Hola, mi gente, and we're live. How you doing, people? Mi gente, I love you. Joe Barretto live from the beautiful studios, the Credit Card Connection Studios in beautiful Hackensack, New Jersey. How you doing, mi gente? Thank you for being here on a Tuesday night. It's a little chilly here in Hackensack, but it's can't complain. It's like 50-something degrees in November. I'll take it. But mi gente, before I jump in, oh, look at this. I got people already coming in. This is great. I have a wonderful guest today. I'm going to introduce the world to my man coming up. Before I do, I want to show you people something that I've been telling you in the last couple of weeks that my dear friend's son did for me. As you can see over my shoulder right here, my boy Joshua Guerrero drew Superman with a credit card for the Credit Card Connection. And if you anybody out there in this space that is looking for artwork to commission him, when I tell you that's fire, and that was not, that was all him handmade. He is amazing. Joshua Guerrero, the link is down there. You could check out his Instagram. It's fire. And he also did, for those of you, I kind of brought this one up last week, but the one over here where it says, "Hey, Superman," that's my dad driving a bus. He took that from a picture that my dad had, that my sister had of my dad driving a bus, and they're both saying hi to Superman there. So just check out my boy's work below. It's fire. Okay? In a little bit, I'm going to treat you to my tree. I'm going to actually, now that you can see I have a different kind of setup going on here. Thanks again to my brother-in-law for hooking me up and setting me up this way. So I'm actually able to bring up pictures and video and all the other wonderful stuff. But before I bring up my guests, I want to say hello to first my son, John. How you doing, John? Thank you for being here. Wepa, Juan Garcia, Mr. MIA. How you doing? Look at this. And John is rolling in with the Wepa. I love it. I love it. Chad's Money Minutes. Yo, my brother. How you doing, Chad? So glad to see you here. Yo, it's Lazy. How you doing? Wepa, how you doing? It's Lazy. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Look at this. Oh. What's up, Notification Gang? How you doing? Kiki, look at that stack of cards. Kiki, how you doing? I love the fact now that I can bring pictures up with people here. This is awesome. Key, I love you, mama. Johnny Jimenez, how are you, puppy? God bless you. Thank you for being here. Theotis, aloha. How you doing, Theotis? Thank you for being here. It's that time in the sack. That's right, Key. You already know it. Wepa, Theotis. Thank you so much. John R. 50 since November's called autumn, papa. Vincent Pascual, Wepa, papi. How you doing? Thank you for being here, Vincent. And my Puerto Rican papi from Palm Coast, Miguel Santiago. Miguel, I hope you're feeling better, papa. But look at that smile in that picture there. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I got Kevin, my man. Kevin, I can't be able to come on live stream. You're not feeling well. Kevin, I hope you feel better, puppy, but you're here. I appreciate you, Kevin. Kevin, I love you. I really appreciate you being here, Kevin. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And my man, Bobby Yakuzo. Look at that picture. It's fire, Bobby. Thank you for being here, Bobby. Please, my love to your wife. God bless you, Bobby. Thank you for being here. It's Lazy. Wow, that's right, because you in Germany, it's 0 degrees Celsius and here and snowing. My God, woof! I don't know, but I love the snow, so that's all good. Kevin, look at that. We're giving you love, Kevin. So, mi gente, I'm going to bring you in. What? He's CJ Bautista. How you doing? We out here. Good pick there. This is fire, guys. I love this new setup. I'm so happy. So I'm going to bring to the stage my man. I'm going to introduce him to you because I promise you, he's going to come through and he's going to be a creator and you're going to love what he has to say today. All right. I'm going to welcome you guys to meet my man, Ft.Del Prince. Dell, are you ready, papi? How you doing, Dell?
I'm good. How you doing, Joe?
Good, papi. Welcome. If it's Tuesday, you know already it is Hola Mi Gente night. So how's it going, Dell? Tell the people about yourself.
Definitely. So currently I am 25, work in the city of New York. Currently live in New Jersey though. I do not love the snow. I know, but I don't love snow at all. And Joe might like 53 degrees. I do not. I need 85. 85 at least. 85 at least.
So tell people about you, Del. Tell them how we met, what we've been talking about, whatever you want to talk about, because then we're gonna hit these questions hard because you got questions that you have to answer, my man. So let's jump into this one.
So I would say I've been following Joe. Initially, I wasn't subscribed, but then I was just watching every single like live, watching the videos. And then I don't know, I had a question about some credit card for my mom. And I was just like, let me ask this question real quick. Because I normally do just player one, no player two. But now she's my player two. So I figured I was like, let me just ask this question real quick. And then he just, told me to email him. And that's how we started talking. But yeah, like I know a lot about credit cards when it comes to stuff for me, but for other people, I always advise people, I say all the time, like, unless you are financially well, like you understand where you sit within your finances and you want to take on any credit cards, then do so. But don't feel pressure to join. Don't feel pressure to not join. Credit cards are amazing. And I mean, you can utilize debt whatever way you want to. You can fall into a money pit or you can just flat out go broke. So
no, I appreciate it. And that's keeping it real. And that's what I loved about you guys. The reason Del is here is because we've had amazing conversations offline. And he has so much knowledge. Del, tell them how old you are.
I'm 25. I just turned 25, actually.
Guys, when I tell you, wait till he tells you what he's done. All right. And I love the fact that your mother's your player too, bro. That's how it should be. You know, you're going to see here. Look at this. CJ's saying to me, his dad is his player too right now. All right. So there you go. John, I want to thank you for that, puppy. Thank you so much for the super chat. John, you are always there for me, puppy. I love you. Thank you so much for that. And guys, hit that like and subscribe because we got 30-something people already. I should have 32 likes. Let's just be real. All right, guys? So, Benjamin, I want to say hi to you. Good evening, puppy. A New Orleans Saints fan. Yo, Alvin Kamara's out for me this week on a bye week. So, my fantasy team is going to be trash.
Wait, Joe, you're in a fantasy?
Yeah, I'm in 2 fantasy leagues. One with my man here, Tariq Flex Gaines. Work had me leaving late, but you're here. Tariq, my man. Yo, Tariq, welcome, Papi. Thank you so much. Tariq is Mr. Flex Gains because he likes the freedom flex. So, and then he works out like a beast. So that's a whole other thing.
I'm in 9 fantasies, Joe. 9 fantasies, and I'm winning 7 of them right now.
Yo, that's good. I'm in 2 and I'm 0 for 2. Actually, I made the playoffs on 1, and Tariq beat my butt the other day. So, yo, so we have people here for that. I guess I know I'm not 4 months older than it's lazy. I can't be. So I guess it's lazy is 25. But see, we don't talk about fantasy. Tariq and I are in the same thing, man. Oh God, these bye weeks are killing me. Look, my other personalities are his players. John, that's funny, John. John, that is fire, John. I love that.
Crazy.
Yo, I've never had anybody say that, John. John, mad respect, John. I love that you broke it down like that. I love that. That is, yo, look at this. You're going to get love, Del. I'm telling you right now. This is Mr. MIA. Juan is the man. I love Juan. Juan has been on the channel. Juan brings up the knowledge. So, Del, we're going to jump into this. Mm-hmm. I want you to tell people what you and I have been talking about, where you're a little irked lately at what happened to you. What have you been trying to get and what can't you get, Del? Break it down for them.
So I'm trying to get the Amex Platinum business card, right? I had the personal platinum. I had the personal gold. I have the Amazon business. I have the Blue Business Plus. And I did the thing that I think everyone probably knows or should know by now, like downgrade your platinum and your gold to the green to then upgrade for that bonus again. But Joe made me realize that, one, you could cash out points through the business checking, but you will need the Amex Business Platinum to get the 1-to-1. So I'm like, okay, cool. I had to figure out how to get, spend that 20,000, whatever. Like I said, like I was able to figure out how to spend 20K in 3 months and still be able to hit that 250K and not go in debt. Um, so when I tell you, literally, I'm like, okay, cool. I text you. I'm like, I'm gonna go and look at this application. I'm trying to apply. I go on every single incognito. I go on every single browser. I go on every single like page trying to apply for this business platinum card. I am in Amex Pop-Up jail. I have no idea why. I didn't do anything. I didn't check how much spending I have. I didn't keep looking at how many applies I could do, how many pre-approvals. I didn't do any of that. I simply just didn't do anything. So I just try to apply. But even when I don't use a referral link and I go to my personal, I'm still in pop-up jail. But I was trying to get the 250K offer because I have this crazy redemption story. But I'm trying to do that, and I'm waiting to see if I'm gonna get out of it because I just put a lot of spending on my Blue Business Plus. Hopefully, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he's spending money. Okay, let me give him this card." But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. That's the goal for 2024 in December because I need that platinum card before January.
Now, tell people, how many cards do you have right now, and why? Because you're young. I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. You're literally 1 year older than my son.
Yeah.
Yet you speak like a man who's 40. You and I have had these conversations. I'm just going to put his business out there and just tell people he is an amazing son, as you can see, because mom is player 2. All right, actually, she's player 1. We already know who's player 2 over here, right? So, but you got to see what he has. So tell people what you have and why, puppy.
No, that's so funny. It's lazy. He said, "Imagine you going to debt for a welcome." No, I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing, but I was like, "That's crazy." But I figured with right now, I'm gonna have a lot to spend. Like my rent alone can suffice for at least like $10,000 within 3 months. So I was just like, okay, cool. And then like my girlfriend, I could also pay for her rent and pretty much do the same thing. It's the same thing for my mom. So there's so many ways to go about it. And then I have a bunch of people who I know are going to be shopping during Christmas. There's so many ways. I can literally just be like, hey, use my card. Let me get these points. Then I got a bunch of travel I'm doing next year. So it's just a lot of spend coming up, and that's how I'm able to hit that. But cards though, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I probably have like 15 cards.
At 25, you got 15 cards, bro. What's wrong with you, bro?
Here's the kicker. I'm literally 425 or 424.
So you have a number of business cards.
Yeah, I have business cards, but by January of next year, I'm gonna be like 224.
Wow.
Yeah.
So okay, which is your biggest ecosystem?
Amex. I had gotten the gold card in 2022. I had Chase for like 7, 8 years now, but I never really delved into Chase. Like I got into credit cards by watching Graham Stephan. I'm pretty sure everyone know who Graham Stephan is. And that was like 2018. I'm like a freshman in college going into my sophomore year. This is summer. And if anyone is my age, the pandemic took over a lot of our lives.
Yeah.
So I started watching a bunch of credit card videos from Graham. First card I got was Discover It. Everyone's first card. Secured. Everyone got the Discover It card. Then after that, I followed his credit card strategy, and then I got the Bank of America cash back rewards. That was one of my rewards cards. Then I got the Apple card, which was that's the worst card I have. I'm not gonna lie. That card is cool.
Basura, bro. Trash.
It's so basura. Like, and I understand. Like, and then Chase is trying to get it. I don't know why they're trying to do that to themselves. But then after that, I pretty much chilled until 2022 when I graduated college and everything like that. And then I just pretty much just like went crazy with the credit cards. Got the Amex Gold, and then I waited, and then I got that same year in 2022. I got the preferred first. Sapphire Preferred. Then I got the both Freedoms back to back in the same October, then end of November going into December, and then that's when I was locked out of Chase for 524. So then February I was itching to get another card because the build card came out, and literally when I got the build card, now I'm like 524, 624. And then after that, I just pretty much just went crazy with Amex and then got a bunch of. I'm gonna show you guys these cards real quick because you're gonna laugh. And this is not.
Man, look at this, yo. The flex is coming. I think Tariq, their flex title is gonna be handed over, Papa. I don't know. Let's see.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is this: I have been getting random cards from Amex, and I don't know why. And they've never sent me that little piece of slip to send back these metal cards. And I just got a bunch of cards, just a bunch of cards for no reason. And you can hear it falling for no reason. Like literally a bunch of cards for no reason. I have like 10 of these cards just sitting on my desk, and they have never sent me that little slip for me to return them. So I have like 3 golds, 2 platinum, 3 greens. It's so crazy.
Yo, you're becoming Key Adventures, bro. You're becoming Key. She got the most cards I've ever seen. And you're only 25. I mean, she's a baby too. So let's just call it that. I'm not gonna, blast her age out there. But man, so Amex is your goal. Amex is the most you have, I guess. Yeah. Right now, I'm gonna go through some of these so you can see. You see, it's Lazy saying sometimes when we log into Amex website, an offer just pops up to get the Amex Business Plat. Mm-hmm. Now, is it that the offer he wants to know? Is it that the offer you're getting is too bad? Or is it that you're just getting the pop-up deal the moment you go on?
So the offer is kind of bad when what they give me like 100K for the platinum for the gold business, and then they gave me like 150 for the platinum, but I've seen it be at 250K, and I'm like, I'm not gonna settle for less. 250K for the business platinum, then 200 for the gold. And I think my strategy would be going forward is probably just to get the platinum before January to, triple dip or whatever, and then get the gold next year,
But you know what the problem is? You have to go with Amex in order.
Is that same thing for a business though?
I don't know, but with Adam, I don't trust Amex as far as I could throw them. They do it across 90% of their cards.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna ask in like the Discord we have.
Like, maybe people here could tell me, people, mi gente, let me know what the deal is with that if you guys have done that. But I just don't trust them. I just don't trust them.
So Anthony Ventures had posted a video a couple of days ago. He was talking about like the new wording or language that they're using, but I don't know. Like when I go through their terms of service and everything like that, it doesn't say anything about business. But for personal, it does say that. And then like he had made a video talking about they're saying up to this amount of offers or whatever. And I think someone had also talked about if you try to see if you're pre-approved for an application, that application is pretty much like good for 30 days with Amex. So if you try to apply within that day, you're still going to get the same offer.
I was the one that said that.
Yeah.
I spoke to the lady and she was like, if you keep doing it within 30 days, it resets the clock.
Yeah, Joe,
you got to wait.
Yeah.
So here's the thing though, with Anthony Venture, aka Staten Island Oprah, aka now he's Cowboy Venture because he's wearing a cowboy hat in his videos. Which version of Anthony did you get? The cowboy hat version or the Staten Island Oprah version? It all depends.
I've been following Anthony for a while now. Like I follow a lot of guys in the community for a while now. It hasn't been like 6 months. I know some people probably now discovering the community, but I've been following them since like 2022. It started off with Graham.
I love Anthony. I'm just messing with him because I adore Anthony. He knows that. But no, you know what? We're going to ask here again in the chat. And if any of you know the answer or if you've tried to apply, for, let's say, the business platinum and then the gold, if you got the points or not, let's see what they say. Tristan, I want to say hola to you. Tristan, how you doing? Tristan is one that got his Discover It card on my referral. Tristan is fire. So absolutely, Tristan. Kevin wants to know the highest welcome bonus for me is 250K for the business plat. What's the highest welcome bonus you got?
The 150K for the personal plat.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yo, Joshua's saying your rent is a little bit expensive there.
Listen,
Now,
listen. I'm gonna be honest. Look, in New Jersey, we're close to New York,
who
and
you telling?
Joe knows this too because he lives in New Jersey. But look at everyone from New York is migrating over to New Jersey, especially northern New Jersey, right? No one is willing to go into South Jersey, into Connecticut, all these other places. But everyone is making like everything more expensive by doing that. But that's just the cost of living now. If you think about it, the average rent in the United States is $2,000. So a lot of people can find stuff under or find stuff over, but for the metropolitan areas, you're not going to find that much. Like you're going to find stuff in good areas, but it's not going to be an easy commute. For someone like me, I have to go to the office like 3 days a week. So it is what it is.
Why do you think my son lives in Pittsburgh? Because the rent there, he has 1,000 square foot apartment, two
Yeah.
bedroom, two bath, a pool, and a gym. He pays $1,100.
See, I got to move to Pittsburgh or Delaware or something like that.
You know how much a studio here in Hackensack is? $2,500 a studio.
Yeah.
Where you roll out of your bed and hit the kitchen.
And in New York is $3,000.
Yeah, so that's why. So, I get it, But CJ says he just got out of pop-up jail. He was put in jail in September, spent about $3,000 to $4,000 on his Blue Business Plus and Amex Green. Look at that.
Okay.
You see? The community comes through in the clutch. CJ, you just said you're doing that, Del.
Yeah, so I just literally like a couple days ago I had to spend like $6,500 on my Blue Business Plus. So
that's coming.
Hopefully they look at my account and say, hey, he's never had any derogatory remarks and he's spending on his cards. So and the Amazon card that comes in clutch too, because I only use that when I'm going to Amazon, and I like to go to Whole Foods for certain items and stuff. So I spend on that card too.
I have that card. You can't mix with Amazon cards. They're just great overall,
Yeah.
Tariq says that you have him beat by one card. He has 14 cards at 424. Mm-hmm. Joshua says he baited himself and got to discover It Chrome as his first card.
Yo, the Discover card is really good. I'm not gonna lie. Like the first year, I think they give like 5% back or something. Like it was really good. But I got the secured card. That was like the first card I had, and this is my first credit card ever. I was just like, let me just build myself up or whatever. And I got to put $300 on it. And every time I was spending the card, if it's $30, because that was like 10%, I would just pay it off and then use the 10% again and then pay it off and do the same thing. So it's a good card.
Can you say that? Okay. For everybody out there, the secured card, you had a $300 limit.
Yeah.
You put $30 and then you'd what?
I would pay it off every single time.
Because the $30 meant you were using how much?
10% in my credit. So
there you go. So people got to understand the utilization rate is key.
Yeah.
And that was smart that you did that. And people think that if you get a secured card, you're boxing yourself in or not giving you a chance. And that's not true. You really are setting yourself for future. You're 25. You're 25 now. I mean, for the love of God, that was smart that you did that.
I think the one thing that I learned from that Graham Stephan video was that specifically because it kind of built that discipline to know how to play the game, right? Like I was playing the game before I even knew about the credit card community existed. Like I would do that, get the Discover It, put the $300 secured, and then I would just keep paying it off, but I was getting cash back. And a lot of times I was spending a lot of money on it, but that $300 allowed me to build that discipline to now where my credit score is crazy for a 25-year-old. I'm not gonna lie. And I always talk about it with my friends or whatever. I'm like, listen.
Okay. Can you share with us what your credit score is?
I'm gonna share what Credit Karma is telling me. I know it's not accurate, but
fair enough, bro. It's still a thing.
Credit Karma is definitely like one of those websites I'll go just to check, But it's like I'm at like 810 for.
That's amazing, puppy.
For Equifax, TransUnion, and it doesn't show Experian, but I'm in the 800s, so building credit.
God bless you. Guys, this is why I have Del here. As you could see, again, there's he could be my son, and you see the age gap, and look where he's at. No excuses, mi gente. All right. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of a flex, just a little bit.
See, this is why I talk about in the chat all the time with Joe.
840.
That's what I be talking about. He's always flexing, man. A million points, a million points. Come on, a million points. Let me get a million. That's what I'm trying to do. That platinum and the business gold. Like
I
that's
I love you. I tell you, you made my night with this. Oh my God.
listen.
Davo. Davo, how you doing, papi? Hoy se bebe with Chase and Amex welcome offers. He's 24 with 11 cards, and Discover was also his first card. I love it. I love it. The Apple card is so trash, the bank doesn't want to deal with it. So right.
Can
My
we talk
condolences in pop-up jail. Stay strong. You'll get out.
like
Yo, Sledge is in the building. Sledge, how you doing, papi? Salute, papa. How you doing? I know I'm a little bit behind here because the conversation's just been straight up fire. I want to thank all the members to the channel too. If you guys notice, I put out videos just for you guys this weekend. I sent you guys questions by yourselves.
yeah.
We're going to make this a thing because I need you guys to be a part of this even more going forward. So I hope you enjoyed that video on the founders card. It ain't going nowhere else, just with you guys there. So, we're going to keep that moving. Joshua says here, Dell, you're trying to get the Venture X2. Okay. Explain that to them. That's funny. I never said anything. Tell Josh what you did.
So I'm gonna give a little backstory, right? I've been eyeing Adventure X for like 2 years now. Never really wanted to get into Capital One because I did not want to get 3 credit card pulls on my report, and I also was afraid of being bucketed, right? And I think a YouTuber, I think called Carl Barton, something like that. I forgot.
Cal Barton. Yeah.
Yeah. So he talks about that a lot, and I was just like, like how can I get into Capital One without getting the hard credit pull? And then that's when I, talked to Joe and my mom. I had to apply for her for get the Capital One. That made myself an authorized user. And with her, she got a crazy limit for Capital One. And I'm like, I'm an authorized user on that card. So now if I want to go get my own, I can, but there's no point in doing that. I already got a card,
Now tell them what you told me. And I shared this with Anthony today, actually. I swear to God. I know there's this fixation with the Venture X, but do you think it's all that great from what you've seen?
So I would say no. And this is personally because I am big on alternative ways of cashing out your points. One person that I know, me and Joe talk about this a lot, but Spencer Johnson and the whole video with him buying his MacBook, like that is a great example of real life credit card redemptions. Everyone is not going to Maldives. Everyone is not going to Bora Bora, even though those are great trips. And
I don't even know where it is.
Yeah, like I aspire to go there, right? Like I want to go to these places and travel. Like I've been in Colombia, I've been to like some places in South America, but I don't look at these places and say, I'm gonna save up all my points that I spend over years and years and years to then just go travel. If I'm gonna look at these credit card points, I'm looking at them as cash value. What's the best way can I cash out these points if I have to? In any crunch, in any situation that's going on, what's the best way can I get these points out? Right? So Capital One does not offer that at all unless you use gift cards, right? I think it's like 0.6% or something like that, 0.6 redemption. Like, and I just personally, I made the mistake of that in the beginning of this whole journey with credit cards, and I will never do that again. But now there are gift cards, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys might know or have gotten the targeted offers, but Amex is giving you multiple gift card offers, and it's like 1.3% or 1.3 cash out rate. Like you literally can just cash out. Everyone got to buy gifts. It's Christmas coming up, Thanksgiving. You got to buy stuff. A lot of the regular person is not going to Maldives. Like they're just trying to get the points. They're just trying to get the cash.
And I thank you for that. The one guy in this space that lives and breathes by it, and I had the honor to meet him in person, was RJ Financial. RJ makes no bones about it. Bro, his goal every year is what, $5,000 or $10,000 back in cash back to be able to invest it, right?
Yep. And he definitely helped me out a day ago with something like that. So love RJ.
That's why, and this is what I love about this space. Depending on who you talk to, is depending on who you're going to get the information, what kind of information, how, that point of view, what stage in their life, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
And RJ helped me with those massive amount of points I had with Amex. I was able to use them, and
Yeah.
I did cash out some because I said, wait a minute, they're worth nothing in there right now, zero. Let me use that, right? And having the business platinum card with the business checking allowed me to pull them out at 1 cent per point as opposed to 0.06. So
Mhm.
I just look at it like, okay, I learned that from him and the other guys here in the community, in the chat, that your Chads, your Sledges,
Yep.
Lonnie's, all these guys that do this all the time. Anthony, CJ, Stan, you name it. So I'm glad that you're bringing that to light here, because it's good to get the different opinions from different people. And that's how I learn from all these people, to be honest with you,
And honestly, Joe, a conversation that we talked about before, about when you got your Tesla, it inspired
Right.
you to do something. And I'm not going to bring it up yet, but we'll talk about it.
No, I appreciate, Deotis says you should do the goal first. Apple
Mhm.
Card is trash, trash, trash. Ian, how you doing, Ian? Thank you for being here. Ian, you missed a lot. But we'll still have plenty of time to catch up, Ian.
Yeah.
This is Del Prince, 25 years old, has a buttload of cards, and we're going to hit a lot of different things tonight because I have a lot of questions to get to. Business cards aren't subject to Amex family rules. Thank you, Vincent, for that.
Appreciate that, Vincent.
All right, Vincent. And here's Scott C. Scott, how you doing? Churna talk.
Listen, I'm all about getting credit card points. All about getting credit card points because, like I said, like there's so many things you can do with them. When I first started getting credit cards and trying to use these points, whatever, I made the mistake of buying stuff on Black Friday, right? Like I had gotten like 2 TVs. I'm like, I'm gonna get a TV for my living room and one for my bedroom, right? And actually, speaking of that, it's right there. That's
I see it. No, I see it.
Yeah. So this, like in 2020, I was like, bet. And this was Chase points, not Amex, not Capital One. This was Chase points. And that right there was the ultimate like cardinal sin because I could have did so much more. But the problem with that is I cashed out those points for actual dollar value. And granted, it's like 1-to-1, I guess, but I could have gotten so much more worth out of those points because of gift cards, because of different things and redemptions that they were given. So that's just how it happened. And I learned from that mistake. And now it's hard for me to go spend points.
No, and I appreciate it. Look, right now it's Lazy saying he upgraded his gold to platinum in May, reached suspend in September, still waiting for the points. They're slow. And when he got his gold back, then he got the points directly after reaching the spend.
Yeah.
And that's usually how, thank you for that. It's Lazy. They have been slow lately, believe it or not, too. I've had that issue when I got my points. Carlos Castro, how you doing? Carlos, hola, papi. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, Carlos. Gracias, mi hermano. Te lo agradezco. Ian says he just put 10K on his Blue Business Plus this month and 7K on his Delta Reserve, still in jail.
Listen,
I don't see
what's going on.
Ian's like this, holding the bars. It's just.
I think with Amex Pop-Up Jail, it also probably depends on your account too. I don't know no one knows what goes on behind the scenes, but I do know that, like, for me, I'll talk to Amex like agent on that live chat almost every other week or so just to ask questions about certain things I don't understand. They're always like, thank you for making sure it's good, all this stuff. But it always comes down to, are they going to give me this card or not? And I've always had an approval. Granted, Amex, this is kind of annoying, but they do a lot for me when it comes to approvals. They don't automatically approve my card, right? And to some, that might be a bad thing. But I got to call Amex to verify it's me before they give me my card. And some might think that's bad, but I like that for the simple fact that I know since everyone is getting their data breached, I don't got to worry about Amex. I just got to worry about Chase.
Don't even get me started on that, bro. I went through hell last week.
That's why I said that message in the Discord. I'm like, be sure of these phishing scams because I got 2 phishing emails yesterday. So I was just like, they're providing a service that you don't expect when you don't get these automatic approvals. If you get automatic approvals all the time, I'm pretty sure anyone that gets your social security number, your banking info, whatever info they need, they can apply for these cards and get it easily without calling Amex. So
No,
having me call them, I'd rather that than just getting the automatic approvals and knowing someone can just get a car from me.
No, and you're right. I appreciate that too. Mi gente, do me a favor, hit that like button. So we're having a blast here. I told you he was going to be fire. I'm not going to let you down. He's been fire. The Otis is saying, I guess he's talking about the your rent in Jersey, and they say Hawaii's expensive. You know,
Hawaii is part of the United States. I mean, it should never have been expensive in the first place, but you know,
no, they make it. You know, so Juan is saying you need to play the downgrade. He is a downgrade upgrade, like Caesar says, 100%.
Bro, I talked to Caesar in Discord, and that's what he told me to do. So I've been doing that.
Yo, and Sledge is saying, "What's pop-up jail?" You know, Sledge. You know what? That ain't even fair, bro.
We're not getting into this, Sledge.
Sledge has 1,000 freaking Amex cards, and he has his own set of rules for himself. But he likes to show off like that. But I still love you, Sledge. It's all right.
Sledge has
look. Pop-up jail does not pertain to you.
Yo, Sledge literally has an inside with all the banks. I swear. Like every time it's like I'm 35, 24. Like, bro, how do you get there? Like,
and I'm gonna mention that in a minute about certain things that won't affect that, and you'll see. So Josh was saying the Discover A Chrome has only 2% on groceries and gas and 1% on everything else. That's the Chrome. No 5% rotating category. That's good to know. I didn't even know about that. Manuel Jimenez is the man. I appreciate you, Manuel, for being here. Thank you so much. Manuel has just been amazing. And thank you so much, Papi. I appreciate you being here. Josh was saying he went to rent a unit in San Jose and rent nearly killed him. Tuition was bad enough already.
Man, I applaud those that find the best rent. You know, I know like a lot of people apply for like low income housing and stuff like that. And I tried doing that before when I graduated college, but they never get back to you. There's always a wait list. So if you find some place that's cheap, that's good. Yep. Definitely, you know, be smart with your money.
You see, Sledge is being slick here. My 840 was my age of the score. That's all right, Sledge. I'm you know, don't encourage him, Ian. That's not nice. Gunna, what's going on, Gunna? How you doing? Thank you for being here. And this is Chad. Credit Karma is accurate for your Vantage score, not your FICO score. So that's fine. Thank you for saying that, Chad. I appreciate that, puppy.
Chad always got the good insights.
And Ian says, Venture X is great when the BBP runs out of its 50K for me. That's, you know.
I keep now that 50K too.
See, they're saying A10 is great. Look at this. We're catching up to the time here because we were way behind. A40's Joe's score, not his age. Thank you, Juan, for defending me. I appreciate that. See, look, this is literally cent per point versus experience per point. I like Dell mentioning this. There you go. You see, you are so right. I appreciate that. Ian paying the jail guard, now still won't let him out. Ian's trying to sneak in that money, like in that cake, that file to get out, and they're like, no, not at all. No. Look at this. I'm too pretty for any type of jail. I'm gonna leave Amex alone.
Yo.
Ian says, to be honest, he thinks his home address is in pop-up jail. My wife has never had any of these cards, and she's still in jail for everything.
That's so crazy.
Ricardo, how you doing, Ricardo? Thank you for being here. Just got approved for the U.S. Bank. Smartly visit. Oh, nice, 10,000. Ricardo, could you do me a favor? Hit me up and tell me, because that's the new card that kind of took over the U.S. Bank Altitude card, if I'm not mistaken, right? What percentage? Because I know they say they give you 4%, but it's kind of like the Bank of America card that the more money you put in and invest in their accounts, then the more of a better percentage you get. Can you let me know that, Ricardo? Luis, hola, papi. How are you? Thank you for being here. Luis, you are the man, Luis. Thank you, papa. Sled, now you know that's not fair. You got Amex and Lock. I know, Theotis. You know what, Theotis? I'm not even going to, whatever the Sledge, all right? So, mi gente, what I wanted to share with you before we jump into all the other questions, people have been asking me, I'm going to bring it to the stage, but this is what I use my points on.
You got the tree.
I got my tree. And to show you how big the tree is, that's my beautiful wife there. And look at where she stands and how big that tree is. So that tree is just stunning. And this is the second angle of the picture. And this you could just see. I have two sides covered. I have little snowman on one side and whatever. But look how big that tree is. That to me was worth every redemption point that I used to pay for it. I
Did
kid
you
you not.
did you decorate this yourself?
So the tree I hired, the tree was $1,100.
Yeah,
So I cashed out over 1,100 Amex points to
mm-hmm.
pay the tree off. They let me pay it off in 4 months, but I did that for the tree. I decorate the rest of the house myself, and I don't have angles on the other side yet, but I even have more than that. This was about a week and a half ago. I have more stuff on it now. But I enjoy Christmas. I promised my dad I would do this, and that's why that's there. But you can see it's beautiful. So, I want to thank all of you for telling me just to go do it and to enjoy it, and that's exactly what I did. This is priceless. I'm not at the Maldives, but I get to go home and see this every day. You know what I mean? So
A lot of times, like I said, like the regular person is not looking to take these expensive trips, especially like for instance, if you have a family, are you gonna go to Maldives by yourself? Now you got to get all the points for everyone else, So it's just like someone said, cent per point versus experience per point.
100%.
So you gotta pick what works for you.
No, absolutely. Tariq, thank you, Papi. I appreciate that. Ian, thank you, Papi. I appreciate it. Joshua, that tree is taller than the house. It is. It is. It's scary big. Nice lang stamping ring under there. I actually added after that picture, Ian. I have a reindeer and some other gifts down there too under the tree. Thank you, Benjamin, for that. Theotis moved from Amex. Kind of last 6 approvals have been. Sledge is on a roll here. Sledge is flexing, super flexing with his cards. So Ricardo says to get the 4%, you need to have 100,000 with them across all accounts. Not worth it. I just put 25 to get 3%. But you know what? That's not bad, Ricardo. That's not a bad return of 3% if you're going to put the money in there anyway. So good move, Ricardo. Thank you for sharing that, Ricardo, with us. This is what I love. People come out and tell us exactly what they're doing. I appreciate you, Ricardo. Thank you.
Let's be honest too. Like, an extra 1% is not that crazy,
No.
Like I think someone talked about this a while ago, like one of the other credit card YouTubers. But it's like that extra 1% might be cool. You want to get the max value, whatever, but you're still getting value at the end of the day. Like not everyone has 100K to put into an account just sitting there, so you get a good amount. That 3% is very good.
And I'm glad you brought that up because here's the thing that I want the chat to also respond to. I got poo-pooed on when I canceled my gold card and they didn't give me a retention offer, so I just deaded them.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't able to use the 4 times per dollar on supermarket spend because they don't take it at Target, they don't take it at Costco, and that's normally where I go.
Yeah.
So I'm getting crazy points with the green card, which is a lot less a year because I utilize the travel, I utilize the dining out. It's 3 times instead of 4 for the gold, but I've racked up more points this year than last year when I had the gold card.
Yeah.
So it just depends on what the usage is, And look at Sledge. Yeah, I'm going to have to do the electric bill. The rest of it is going to go to PSC&G. I swear to God. That tree is more my... Thank you, Tariq. You know what, Tariq? I love you, Tariq. Thank you. It is my Maldives. I get to see it all the time. Look, speak for yourselves. I'm out. Show off. Chad, I love you, Chad. Chad, I freaking love you.
The next credit card meetup, just know I'm not paying for anything.
You need to call Chad. Chad did this video. God, was it in the summer, Chad? Hit me up, Chad. If you could put the link to the video where you broke down the cent per point on that travel that you did. I don't know if it was when you went to Italy, but please, so that in case anybody missed it or if Dell wants to refer to it, again, check it out because that was crazy, crazy, crazy. Travel is the only way to go. Absolutely. I get it. Pablo, how you doing? Pablo, thank you for being here, Pablo, so much. So Smartly card minimum 5K for 2.5% cash back. That's good to know. I appreciate that. I don't have that card. I actually applied for the one that they closed down, but I did the pre-approval, but they didn't pre-approve me because I had too many cards opened in a short period of time. So I'm going to go into one of the questions that we got asked. We got a lot of questions here. So Manuel Jimenez asked, I sometimes get credit card offers from co-branded companies, hotels, airlines, etc., as well as from an issuer. Which of these offers have a stronger likelihood of getting the card? What do you think?
I
Yeah.
think that don't go directly to the bank. I think you should apply from the co-branded websites. Like I know Joe got his $200 from Amazon. So if you're trying to get the Amazon card, don't go to Chase and apply for it. Because you have a higher likelihood of getting it through Amazon because Amazon doesn't play that 524 like that. And the same thing with Amex, apply through Resi. I don't know if a lot of people know about it. I know there's so many videos on YouTube about that, but if you're going through Amex and you want to get the the personal plat or the gold, and that's the best offer you have, go through Resi. Don't go through Amex or Chase. Just go through the co-branded way. And Hilton has been sending me a bunch of emails about this 175K points, and I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I don't want that either way. You know,
Well, that's
like
why, I'm glad you brought that up because I'm so over 524, and the Amazon Prime Visa card is from Chase.
yeah,
So, Sledge had always mentioned to me, he goes, Joe, you know what? First and foremost, Amazon, like you just said, they just want to, they don't even really care about the 524. But
yeah.
especially if there's a high bonus offer, and this was one of the highest at 200. Last year, I got the Amex version of the business card for Amazon for $150.
Mhm.
Guys, I got $20,000 credit line for the Amazon Prime card,
I'm still not.
and it's a slam dunk, bro. It's a Christmas gift sitting there, and instantly the money was in my wallet, my Amazon wallet.
Yeah.
So do yourself a favor, check it. I have the referral link there. If you use the referral link on mine, you still get the 200, and I think I get $50.
Listen,
So it's on the
guys,
community page for me.
extra money, man. Get him some extra money. Go click his referrals, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, puppy. And guys, hit that like because we're at 60 something people. Hit the like button, mi gente. I know it's a pain to click off the screen and go back. I know they don't make it easy. Click the button, mi gente. Let's just do this. All right. I appreciate it. Joshua says 25K emergency fund in US Bank savings account to get the higher savings account interest rate. That's smart. That's great, Josh. Thank you so much for sharing that, puppy. The Otis says, where am I here? Hold on. Da-da-da. The Otis. Ricardo was thinking about applying to the U.S. Bank Visa signature, but scared to take the inquiry. I think they had a pre-approval. I did a pre-approval for U.S. Bank. I don't know if it was just because it was that other card, but you know what, Theotis, you should check because I Googled pre-approval link for U.S. Bank and they gave me a link and I did it. So you might want to do that. Mega Redemption and the Maximum Value Redemption videos. Okay, thank you so much, Chad. So we should check that one out, Dell.
Love Chad, man.
Yep, and he's trying to be disciplined enough to wait till February to get into 524. Hey Yuri, how you doing, Yuri? Thank you for being here, Yuri. Raynel, saludos, aquí dando mi apoyo. That's Raynel saying he's here giving us his support. Raynel has been fire in the chats and in the community. Raynel, thank you so much for being here, papi. Te lo agradezco de todo corazón. So, see, Sled just said what you said. He's gotten all his Amex charge cards from Resi. Cool. All right. And Ricardo's done worried about 524.
I think 524 is interesting, right? And I understand why it's there. Chase is one of those banks, and I love Chase, but they're one of those banks that it's like they're built into our history, right? They don't want you to just go crazy. They want you to build that relationship slow and steady. And that 524, it allows them to analyze you as a person, you as a spender. Amex doesn't care. Amex is like randomly will put you in pop-up jail.
No, true.
But
Now,
Chase got your back whenever anything goes wrong. You could call Chase. I know some people talk about their customer service, but I think Chase, when it comes to helping you with cards, like Joe, like you go in person, they'll talk to you.
yep, you're right. You're 100% right. And that's what, and people don't understand. To me, that's so important. The experience on how you're treated, right? It's part of the deal. And Chase has always been good. You go in person, they welcome you, they're helpful. you know, they don't make you feel uncomfortable. The same with actually Bank of America near me. I know people have had issues with Bank of America, but the one near me has been awesome. I have a special request here from my boy Juan. Joe, it's about that time. Can you smell what Ekster is cooking? Now, Dell, this is Barreto Burgundy. This is Wepa Red, but this is a beautiful Ekster wallet nonetheless, which right now, mi gente, I kid you not, they're doing their Black Friday sale. The link is in the description below. 50% off and an additional percentage with my referral link below. Hit it up, guys. I'm going to order. I'm going to just blow up my own spot. But my family, my male family members, Christmas, you're kind of looking at it right here because I'm going to get a bunch of Ekster wallets. This wallet is fire. RFID protected. It fits all my cards. Everything is compact. And actually, you know what I'm going to do today, guys? Hold on a second. For any of you guys that have an Ekster wallet, I have for you, and I wasn't planning this, but we're going to do this now because you guys are so loyal to me. All right. This is brand new. As you can see, the plastic is on it. This is the actual Finder card to add to your wallet that it tracks your wallet. So it's like the AirTag for your wallet, but this is Ekster's version, brand new, as you can see. So in about 10 or 15 minutes, so I'm going to put a time on it of 8:10. Somebody can remind me at 10 after 8. We're going to do something real quick. You're going to guess what number is in the back, and that person wins this. Simple. All right? What do you think about that, right? So this is free, guys. So that's what we're going to do. All right? So Ekster, don't forget, check out the link in the description box. Again, my boy Joshua Guerrero there. I have Liza's links below as well, that she does personal cups and thermal cups and things like that. Check out the stuff below, guys. And you might get a lot that you didn't even expect. All right. So let's get into this now. We are at okay, so that's just saying, wait, where am I? Yuri, you don't need it. You can't speak for other people. Okay. Living that LOL 24 life. Juan Meow Mix. Juan, how you doing? Yes, I am, Juan. That is my life right now, but that's all good. Dell, you're coming to PR. Look, you're getting invited to Puerto Rico already, puppy.
Listen, I am definitely coming to PR because I've missed out on Vegas and New Orleans. And I just feel like I can't miss out anymore.
No.
Cannot.
No.
You know, so I'm coming to PR. But like I was saying, I'm not paid for nothing.
No. Oh, wepa. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at this. Theodore says, thanks, Sledge Team Dell, for the Prime card info. I'll be looking tomorrow at Amazon and Resi. Actually, Theodore, you could click the link in my community tab, and it takes you straight to Amazon for the offer. I checked it. It works. If you do it tonight, you get $200 in there tonight, and then you could tell me that you saw it. Go to my community page. The link is there, and I think it might be in the description box here too. So check that out. I think it is, actually. I think I put it. So Juan says, no, Sledge is saying he's at 324 over 24.
Man, if you want to really know credit card rules like that, like the real rules, and get deep into it and know any hacks, watch Sledge's video. Sledge always posting like just tidbits about different things that you probably might not even think about, but it's all there.
No, I love Sledge. Sledge and me, we just hit each other up on the side, and we just, we rag on everybody in them. See, Tariq was the one that called it. Oh, now it's Maroon Wepa wallet. All right, Tariq has been giving me names always. It's hilarious. Ricardo says he'll go to Chase when you have enough to be a private client. I love that, Ricardo. Oh my God, I can't.
What's the requirements for that? Because I always wondered, what do you need for that for them? Because they sent me a bunch of emails about private clients, mortgages, all these other stuff. But I'm like, don't you need like a $10 million requirement for private?
No. I don't know if it's 10 million. I get emails, bro, but there ain't no way. I'm not sure if it's 25,000 or 100,000, but it's not a million, you know. But I think also at a certain point they give you just a better percentage with their interest rate, because if you have your money in there like in a money market, you get like 0.1%. Like it's useless, you know.
Yeah.
You know. But hold on, I'm just sending a message here to my boy Juan, because Juan and John monitor the chat for me so that we have no issues here.
Yeah, it's 50K.
It is okay. It's not bad. Okay.
It says reduce minimum balance of 50,000. Well, this is to avoid, I'm guessing, the fees, but yeah, $50,000.
That's not bad.
Right.
Now look at Joshua. He says Ekster wallets are top tier fancy wallets. My go-to wallet when I go to weddings and conferences. Charles Schwab Amex Platinum Cash Redemption is 1.1, but capped at 1 million MR points. Yeah, that's why I was gonna apply for the Schwab, but I figured for 0.1, it's not worth it to me.
I don't want any caps. I want to be like Joe. I'm getting my 1,000,000 points and I'm cashing it out.
I see me, mo papi. That's how you're gonna do it. Sledge, we're gonna do the giveaway in 12 minutes. All right, Sledge, 10 after 8 at 10 after 8. Yep, no more sandbox playing here. That's right. How many cards does it hold? Tell you right now. I believe it's 12. And in this one, so I could show you guys, I have the fattest card, which is my Superman card, which is my Amex Green. That's from the Lion card. So you could have this custom made, but this one is legit metal. Like that was that. So this card is the fat, and so I can fit 12 cards in here. Then it has the strap for money, like if you want to put cash, but they also have a money clip, and I don't use it, guys, because it adds a little bit too much bulk for me. But you could do a money clip with it. I don't work anymore like that. I work different hours now, so this works fine for me. But you know, I think it's worth it, Theotis, honestly. And now with that crazy sale going on, you guys are going to save a lot of money. So if you're looking at it, check it out. You know, I think it'll be great. You know, yes. So I also have, I have Theotis. I have that extra clip for you, puppy. So I have one in a box. This is the one that I opened, but I have one for you in a box, Theotis. So do me a favor, Theotis. Go to my email. Send me your address, puppy, and I'm going to mail it to you. It's the credit card connection at Gmail. The credit card connection at gmail.com. Send me your address, Theotis, and I'm going to mail it out to you, puppy. Okay? I appreciate that. Yuri's using Yuri's using his big skinny hipster wallet. Yo, if you got hips, puppy, why not? You know? All right. So LA Shadow saying private client minimum is 150, but you just looked it up, right? You said it was 50K?
Yeah, someone just put in the chat too that they have a new program starting at 50K.
Okay.
Yeah.
Extra tracker for the wallet. It's either one, my understanding, Juan. I don't think it's just Apple, but I have an Apple phone and it works for it. So I don't know. So Sledge is saying now 150. Okay. Saeed MD, how are you, Saeed? Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. And it can be over a few different accounts. That's cool, because if you don't have to just do one, I think that's, you know. Theotis, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Theotis. Really, I appreciate that, man. Good looking out.
You get my man Joe that $50, man.
I freaking love you, Dell. Dell, I'm telling you, this is, people don't understand. We came across each other like happenstance, and
yeah,
we hit it off, and you've been nothing but fire for this past hour. And you know, I'm going to put it to you, after we do our wallet giveaway, you know what you have to do. We've already discussed this. And the crew here is difficult giving points. Juan has been kind of tough. Sledge is the worst. Sledge will give you like 0.001 on a wepa. So I'm just saying. Theotis, thank you so much for looking out. I appreciate that, Theotis. John, the lion sleeps tonight card. It's so true. You are so true about that. I'm telling you, Sledge, you got fans, Sledge. Look at this. Look at this. What What benefits does a Chase private client? I don't have it, Yuri. I have no idea. I'm not gonna pretend.
I'm gonna assume that Chase private clients give you the top end benefits of whatever they got going on. The one bank you want to be friends with is Chase. That's the one bank you definitely want to be friends with. They're grounded in every single thing we do. Like,
No,
so
I appreciate that. It's true. Here's the thing. I now have more Chase cards than Amex cards, which surprised me. However, I was talking to Anthony about it. I only have two technically personal cards, which is the
yeah.
Sapphire Preferred and the Hyatt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, three. I forgot the Disney card, which I haven't used in like 15 years. But that's it. Everything else is a business card.
Yeah.
And I have multiples of the business cards. So to me, they're just a great overall. There's a reason why they're number one.
Yeah. Chase,
not everybody might agree with it, but
here's the thing. Chase, everyone don't need to agree, but Chase is the number one bank in the world, right? And honestly, when you think about it, every other bank that has been around since like 2008, the whole crash or whatever, where are they now?
right.
Where are they standing right now? Chase has been always going to bat for their customers. The whole Chase money glitch, yeah, they're getting those people out of here. But if you have a Chase account, you've been with them, no derogatory marks, nothing, they're going to assume positive intent every single time with you. And even if you're at 524 or over, you might get that card just because you have that good relationship and how much money you have in your account.
True.
So
That's true.
I'm getting those Chase private client emails or whatever, because like I was doing the $900 bank bonus or whatever, which is actually pretty good. Y'all should go do that.
It's fire, bro, and it's still there, still out there.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up. Now, I don't know if you know this man who needs no introduction, Philmo. Phil is the nicest, most kindest, gentle giant because homie's big. I went like this when I met him. But he arrived today. He says late as usual, but he wants to have his presence acknowledged by the room. Dell, would you say hi to Phil for me, Dell?
Phil, what's going on, Phil? How you feeling today, on this cold Tuesday?
You see, thank you for that. See, that came from the heart there, Phil. We missed you, Phil. I love you. See, even John said he wished Phil was here. He hope he's okay.
Listen, Phil, no matter if you late, you here, man. At the end of the day, you're here.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Ian has 6 Chase, 3 Amex cards. He just canceled 3 cards, though.
Why you cancel Amex cards, though? We just talked about this. Downgrade.
Oh, no, my God. Theodis, I can't wait to get that email, puppy. I got you, okay? Please. So Ricardo's saying her being a Chase private client gets you to pass the 524 rule. Uh-oh.
What did I say? The more relationship you have with them, they're going to assume positive intent. And if you have a bunch of money, the best bank to go to is Chase.
Yeah, no, it's true. So here's Jesse, YouTube experiment. Do you want to bank with Chase for checking when you have so many credit cards with them? I don't know. I think I give them enough business.
So here's my thing with Chase, though. My personal experience. They need to get rid of that checking fee and the savings fee or whatever. They have to get rid of these fees because it's not serving anyone. I think that's their weak point. Their credit cards are good, or I should say, like, it's good enough. Like, I think everyone loves Amex, but Chase just needs to get rid of those fees. And once they bring out this new card, it's going to be a whole new game for the credit card community. If Chase were to just remove those fees and then bring out this card that pretty much is going to max out. I think Joe talked about this in another video, but max out or get the best benefits, and plus they add hotel loyalty too. Chase is the number one credit card you can have. I'm telling you right now.
Here we go, people. I'm waiting to see what the comments are going to be. Chad, how you doing, Chad? Chad Rowe is the man. Chad, God bless you, puppy. Chad, I hope all is well with you and your family. Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate you. You know I do, Chad. Sledge is saying Chase is the number one bank, still wouldn't leave his money there unless it was an investment account.
I'm not.
Phil Mo is his brother from another mother. And this is for you, Del. We'll always support Joe. How to be always solid with his subscribers. Thank you so much, Theodis, man. I appreciate your words, my brother. Thank you so much. I really do. So look at this. Filmo came in just in time to win the wallet. We got 3 minutes to do the to do the finder giveaway. Saeed says you get lower rates on loans, free investment advice, and fees on trades. Note, I burned them for 40,000 in my bankruptcy. Wow. Yo, you shared a lot there, Saeed. I thank you for that, brother. Seriously.
That's some good data points.
No, thank you. I only have one card, Amazon Visa. Yo, wow. Saeed, wow. Papi, thank you for look, my hairs are standing up. I'm not even lying. That's sharing. Thank you.
I'm telling you, Chase is one of those banks, man. And the one thing I always think about too, we're all so electronic nowadays. If anything was to happen, and this has happened before, if you have a bank like Ally or one of these banks that's just online and there's no branches, how are you getting your money out if anything was to happen?
Right.
You know, so
no, look at LA Shadow saying it's more of a flex. Priority banking if you go in branch, free ATM fees worldwide. That's great. You can get it with Schwab and Fidelity, free cashier's checks, and the link you'll put an advisor. Okay. Then we have here, call me Lonnie. Lonnie, how you doing, Papa? Wepa, papi. Lonnie's exhausted. He just came back from Disney, and he's beat. The kids beat him up. But God bless you, Lonnie. I thank you for being here, Papa. Now, this is something important. Chatting is amazing. Chatting, thank you for being here. He can confirm that being a Chase private client does help. So this is what I love this. That's why I'm glad we're all here. So that we could learn from each other. Those fees really suck. At least Bank of America weighs them if you're preferred rewards at any level.
Don't get me started on Bank of America.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why? Talk to me.
They're trash. They're worse than Apple cards.
Wow. Like, really?
Their credit card, some people might agree that might be fine. But I promise you, Bank of America, if you bank with them, one day your money is there, the next day you see $0. So if you bank with Bank of America, just be wary of that. Sometimes you're gonna have a lot of glitches, and you're gonna have to call customer service. And there's been stories all over the internet of people having to go in branch to fight for the money that they had in their account because Bank of America closed their account randomly. So it's a lot with Bank of America and with Wells Fargo, but Wells Fargo is getting better, you know. But
yeah, no, it's Wells Fargo sticking is stepping up their game. They are. Flyway Rookie here says he's a City fan, but he also grew up in Brooklyn, and that was his bank of choice. Yo, who you talking to? I've been with Citibank 40 years. My student loan was my first account when I was going to college 40 years ago. That's how I started with Citi. So I feel you, Flyway Rookie.
They got a promotion going. Citi got a
really? They have a new promotion out?
I saw it when I was walking in Midtown the other day. They got a promotion going on.
I got to check that out. Okay. Thank you for telling me that. So we have, hold on, I think we're going to start with the thing. Tracker info. All right. So I'm going to start doing this now. Great video, bud. New subscriber. Yo, John, that was a great video, John. John, keep it up. Keep grinding, John. We love you. You know, so we're going to start giving out this wallet. Chad, thank you so much. Everything is well. Chad, hit me up, puppy. You know how to get me. I appreciate that, Chad. So look at that. It did. Yo. The Otis is saying got 3 Amex cards, but the 524 rule is stopping till February. Till February, I believe. And you got the tea spilled, Josh. There you go.
Listen, man.
Yo, it's true. Lonnie was with me before he went to Disney. We hooked up last Monday. That came out bad. We went out last Monday, and we had a blast, I have to say. So here's what we're going to do now, guys, because I promised you this. I want everybody to stop any texting, any chat for now. Just stop right there real quick. We're going to stop it at Saeed, okay? Because it says 811 there. Kay right above him. How you doing, Kay? A Brooklyn boy who became a Chase user by acquisition. Washington Mutual, then they went under and Chase bought him. Thank you for that, Kay. So we're going to stop. No more messages yet. No more messages. Sledge. Conchale. All right. By the way, having you as a private client, you can avoid every fee on the accounts. Okay, true. Thank you. Now, I'm going to get this number at the bottom.
You guys are about to get a great gift.
Okay, this was for Apple, guys. I just realized on the back it does says Apple. Okay, and I can see because now I'm blind. You believe this, guys? I can't see anything. Punch me in the head, guys. So you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna make it fair. Real simple. I just showed you my Citibank card, and if anybody can guess the last two of my Citibank card, which is probably the dumbest thing ever to be done live, but you can guess the last two digits, and I'm gonna give you. So obviously it's under 100, and we're gonna run this for 20 seconds. Can you do the time for me, Dell?
20 seconds.
You want to make it 30?
Yeah, let's make it 30. Give them some time.
Okay, so 30 seconds. You tell me when to start, and we're gonna start there, and then when you tell me stop, we're gonna stop.
Hold on. Do.
So 0 to 100, guys. Go.
We start right now.
And whoever it doesn't get it, if you're 69, obviously.
Sledge is determined to get this right here.
You guys, someone is close. That's all I can say. How many more seconds we got? That's it. Stop. We get because there's a lag, I guess, on time.
Yeah.
Stop. We're gonna stop right there. Right there. Okay, that's it, right? That's fair?
Yep.
Okay, so Juan Meow Mix, you're the last one. That's it. All right. So let me go through the number, but it is 92.
Hold on. I think I saw that in the chat.
Theotis has 89.
Oh, someone got 91.
Where? Who?
Terrell.
Terrell got 91?
Yeah. That was one of his guesses.
Oh, at the beginning. Oh, damn, I missed it.
Yeah, he has 91.
Terrell, Jesse had 90, 88. Nobody got 92.
Yeah, nobody got
All right, so Terrell. Congratulations, Terrell. Terrell Muhammad, thank you for being here tonight, Terrell. Look at this. It's your lucky day. Terrell, what I'm going to ask you to do, Terrell, is go to, and I want to thank everybody for participating, everybody that took a shot. I want to thank George Norman, Archer Charles, everybody that's out there. But Terrell, 91, and I could show you guys the last two is 92 right there. So Terrell, at my email at the credit card connection at Gmail, the credit card connection at gmail.com. Send me your information, puppy, and I will mail it out to you. All right. And also, I'm going to be getting Theodos's so I can mail you your clip, Theodis. All right. So this is cool. Thank you, guys. I did not expect to do this today, but you guys never fail me. So I want to thank all you guys for this. This is really freaking cool. Thank you guys for participating. Thank you, Dell, for being the stopwatch there. I appreciate it.
No problem.
I thought Theodis was going to get it too because I saw 89. I saw a 90. So we're going to go look at this. All right. See, missed it again. Jimmy, I'm sorry, Jimmy. My bad, Jimmy. Jimmy Cup is such a cool dude. He really is, man. He comments on the videos. Jimmy, God bless you. Thank you for being here, Jimmy. I appreciate you. George is sending his love. Congrats. George Morales, gracias, papi, for being here. That's right. Wepa, Terrell, wepa. I appreciate you. Look at this. All right, look. There's some love being thrown there. Now, what is the 16-digit number? I know you were right there, Chad. I saw it, Chad. I saw it. So but this is fun. I'm gonna see what else I can put out there to everybody. I'm gonna ask Emmanuel for more stuff, but guys, be sure to check out the Ekster wallets down below. All right. Yeah, Yuri wants to see my CVV and the last four digits. Okay, you guys are funny. I got it. I get it. You guys are hilarious, Manuel. 9069. That's nice. So I have another question for you, Del. And this one is from Key. So let me pull this one up. What are the 2 cards you plan to add to your collection?
So this is hard because I initially wanted to get the Chase Business Unlimited card for that 90,000 bonus. But due to these circumstances that everyone is cashing out on Chase and then just keep applying for these cards and getting all these cards, they're cracking down. So I can't get that probably until next year, maybe. I'm gonna wait it off. It's been like 2.5 months now, but I'm gonna wait off. But it's probably gonna be the gold business, the gold business account or the gold business, Amex gold business, and then probably gonna be the platinum business for MX. So
that works.
I'm getting the 1,000,000 points, Joe. I'm getting the 1,000,000.
I know you. My money's on you, puppy. My money's on you. Now, for me, I'm just gonna get. I'm waiting. I can get a card now. I just got the Chase Prime Visa card, which I had no idea.
Yeah,
had all these other benefits to it and multipliers on it. That literally it can be a catch-all card for some people. So the gentleman that just put up earlier that he only has that one Visa card, Saeed, I believe it was.
yeah.
That's a fire card because you get multipliers going out to eat, for gas. You know, it's the stuff you're going to use. You're going to get 5% back at Amazon itself or Whole Foods or, you know, Amazon Fresh. You can't beat that as a multiplier. So, you know, for me, I'm going to hold off.
Here's why I'm not going to get the Amazon card.
Why?
I am 424 and I'm about to be 224 come this January. I am going to garden until I'm there and then just go crazy with business cards just for the simple fact that I'm not going to have to worry about Chase. And I've been trying so hard since I did that whole thing and gotten both Flex and Unlimited card in 2022. I was locked out. And I felt like, damn, like I was waiting for more cards to come out. And they had so many bonuses I couldn't get. So now it's just like, let me make sure I get these bonus from Amex first. And then I'm going to get the bonus from Chase. And I'm going to play the long game with Chase because I have a feeling like Joe talked about previously, they're going to bring out a bunch of new bonuses coming up. If they had the 100 and what was it, 120K bonus for the preferred,
yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're going to do 160, 150 sometime soon. And I'm not missing out. I'm getting those bonuses and I'm guarding in those points.
No, and I get it. You know, I get it. I trust me, I get it. It's just funny because even when I got the preferred last year, I was at 9 over 24.
Yeah.
And they offered a high bonus on the preferred, and I got it. Mm-hmm. Josh Gable months ago was here live, and he applied. And during the live, he called Recon and got the card, and he was over to. So, like, there's certain things that they'll bypass 524, especially if it's a high offer or something that they're trying to promote and push. Like right now, I'm going to show you guys. I don't know if I'm able to pull this up on my Chase app, but I'm going to see if I can show you guys something that actually struck me the other day when I was checking it out. Give me 1 second. So normally when you're that over, so check this out. I'm over. Chase has a weird way of doing things. If you're going to be up for a card that they might offer you, believe it or not, guys, and here's the proof. When you go on the app, they're telling me that I'm able to apply or pre-approved almost for 3 personal cards. Yeah. Right? So for business, that's giving me the opportunity to get the Southwest Rapid Rewards. That's the business one. Mm-hmm. Now, personal, look at this. And I don't have these cards. The Chase Freedom Rise, the Chase Freedom Flex, and the unlimited, which I don't have their personal cards. So for them to show me this means that even at so way over 524, sometimes they bend the rules if they're better offers that they're going to give you. So it's just something to think about, you know?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you my screen.
Okay.
This is why I say what I say. Plus one, I did the calculations in the math. If I do what I'm trying to do, I should have over 500,000 chase points next year, and then
Wow.
600,000 Amex points next year. That's if I get to do what I'm trying to do, because I'm doing the whole player two thing. But this is my screen, what Joe just showed, and this is why I say Chase is not playing with me. Nothing is here. Nothing is here at all. Hold on, wait. Let me go back just for you. You
I
guys
don't want to laugh.
You guys right there. What it 10,000? I don't want the 10,000 points because I got to book $400. That's crazy. Look, credit monitoring. What is that? Credit card? Like,
Yo,
I don't understand. Nothing is
you
there.
are hilarious, bro.
The
You're
only thing here is a $700 bonus to get this month, this account. I don't like. Just give me the.
That is hilarious. Oh my God. I love it. Thank you for sharing that. I have Christian Cruz. Kristen, thank you. Never tarde, papi. Thank you for being here. Te quiero mucho, papi. Thank you for your support always. I appreciate that. And we got the man himself, Cesar, my Boricua brother, in la casa. Huepa, papi. How you doing? You know, you got a fan here with Dell. I'm telling you right now, Caesar, forget it. He goes to the Church of Cesar. I'm telling you right now.
He helped me yesterday. He helped me yesterday. So
you see, look at that. This is awesome, guys. So yeah, Yuri, it is what they call especially for you. So that's kind of like their way of saying, because every time I've applied, those cards have been in that section. So technically it's not a pre-approval before people jump down my throat. It doesn't say you're pre-approved, but especially for you in Chase terms is what really they're going to be able to offer you at that point. I've never been denied for a card from them. And when I even applied way over 524 was because those cards showed up there. So it's something for you guys to look at. Okay. So Jesse, yeah, it'll say, especially for you, you kind of got to scroll down, or if you click on the Chase app where it says to apply for a new credit card, then it'll show you which cards they would be able to give you. Cesar, absolutely happy to see the fam. Look at this. Look at this. We love you, Cesar. So I have another question for you, and I know we're coming up on an hour and a half, so I know we're gonna dead it, but let me bring you.
I got time.
You okay? You sure?
Yeah, I got time for you, Joe. No worries. This is
all right. I appreciate you because we still got that weapon. I didn't forget.
Listen, I'm here all night.
so Kiki also wanted to know what's on the chopping block of your cards in the next 6 months. And by that, maybe it's a downgrade or something. You know what I mean? Let's do it that way.
So it depends, but if Chase comes out with that brand new plum card or whatever they're gonna call it, I have the reserve. I might downgrade that reserve back to like the unlimited, whatever, one of those freedom cards. It's cool, but it's like if they're gonna come out with a card that's way better than that, I'm just gonna get that. And then for Amex, it's probably gonna be one of these green cards. I already have like 2 green cards, and I want to get the business cards, but I need to make sure these green cards are situated because I don't want 2 green cards. Like I'm not using one of them. I'm using one, but the other one is just sitting there. You know, so I'd rather just close one out and then just use the other one to upgrade and downgrade. But who knows? We'll see what Amex does. I need to get out of Papa Jill first.
I love it. So I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I'm going to downgrade the personal platinum because I just love the business platinum so much more. I'm going to downgrade it to a green and then play that upgrade after that. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that's the only card really that I'm going to switch out of. I don't have anything else that I might cancel in the next 7 months. So I'm out of that range. The Marriott Bonvoy business, if I'm going to get the Marriott. What's the other one? The high end one that's $650.
The Boundless or Brilliant?
No, it's not Boundless. What's the Marriott's highest?
The one from Amex or Chase?
From Amex.
I think it
Did
is.
you get platinum status for?
Yeah.
I just drew a blank.
Hold on, I'm gonna check it out right now.
No, thank you, because oh, brilliant. Thank you, Sid. Thank you. Good looking out, Sid. Thank you for being here, Sid. It's the brilliant. Thank you, guys. Thank you, CJ. So and Caesar saying he's been in pop-up jail so many times, but they never put him there on the business side. Damn. You need to talk to Caesar. You need some Caesar to put in that call.
Caesar has given me like the advice because I was trying to figure out if like I think we talked about this too, but like because I downgraded the platinum to the green, and I was like, what if I were to upgrade back to the platinum and then downgrade later on? But then it's like that whole 12 months thing. So I'm not gonna do that because I have a great relationship with Amex and not gonna ruin it. But for the business, I really want that 250K offer, man. Like
you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. I promise you, you're gonna get it.
Listen, if I get that offer, Joe, just know you see me in Puerto Rico. You're like, listen, I got 1 million points. I'm ready to cash out.
Chatting is saying Amex and Chase both hating on him with no offers in the app.
Listen, I don't know why. Right? My credit score is good. I don't have any derogatory marks. I don't have any bad business with these banks. But Amex got me in pop-up jail, and Chase just never gives me any cards. Like, if I apply, I get it. But I don't get it in that section that says just for you. I get it when I apply.
So George has a question for us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking into the Hilton offer or the Marriott offer. I love both of them. What are you guys recommending?
I think that depends on what hotel brand you like the most. Because if you like, let's say you like staying at what's the highest Marriott? I forgot the name. The Carlton, Ritz-Carlton. You like staying at the Ritz-Carlton. If you get the highest tier, your status does not matter in the United States. You got to go to a different country for it to really matter like that. Like they'll look at you and be like, you got status. But when I did the whole Amex Fine Hotels and Resorts, I have gold status. They upgraded me to a suite, but they told me I couldn't get into the lounge. So it just depends on what you look for, especially when it comes to Hilton. Hilton gives you a lot of benefits. If you already have that, if you book a hotel through Fine Hotels and Resorts and you get that food credit, whatever, $100, Hilton adds on more credits. Like, depending on the property.
The guys did that in New Orleans, bro.
Yeah, so you get $200 just randomly just because you got a Hilton Gold status and you got the credit from Hilton and you're literally like quadruple dipping with Hilton. So it just depends on what you like.
You when we went out to dinner and John was there, John got a credit, Anthony got a credit. They were staying at the Roosevelt. Xavier got a credit. They double dipped. Like, it was insane. So I'm going to be honest with you, George. I have the Hilton Surpass, which a lot of people feel is one of the best mid-tier hotel cards because it costs you $150 or one. Is it $150? Yeah, $150. But they give you back 200, literally $450 gift cards every quarter that I got them already. And you get gold status. So you don't need an Amex Platinum card to get gold status for you. They give you that. And the multipliers are solid. But if you want to go one level up, then you're looking at the Spire, which by a lot of people's accounts, and the main man here, Sledge and Caesar especially, Caesar was the reason why I got into the Surpass. They swear by it. So I'm going to be honest with you, George, and I have Marriott card as well, as I said, and I like Marriott hotels. But I would tell you the Hilton, especially if you're going to go the highest tier, because that's $100 less than the Marriott Brilliant. The Brilliant is $650. The Hilton is $550. And I think you're going to get more bang for your buck with the Hilton than you would with Marriott, as Dell just said. I hope we answered your question, George. Thank you so much. And George, by the way, You didn't have to do that, puppy. But
And also,
thank you for the super chat. That's cool.
and
Good
also
looking out.
George, for if you're looking to get like the best quality stay, I always say like the higher tier properties are gonna give you that. And even though sometimes it might be like an extra $100, like this goes into what we talked about before. Like we have this community for experiences. Like, yeah, you might spend an extra $100, but that extra $100 give you the best experience you ever had at this property. Now you're not gonna remember the $100. You're gonna remember your experience, right? So like it's just depending on what you value and also what you're looking for.
Look at
I know a lot
Caesar.
of times, like
Caesar's like this. Aspire is the gold standard of the hotel cards.
listen, the annual fees might seem crazy, but when you think about it, you spend that annual fee in a month. Some people spend $1,000 in a month. What's the point of spending $1,000 for something that doesn't give you all these benefits? You know, you just
Wait
got to
till you
choose.
see what I got coming next. Check this out. This is mind blowing.
Mhm.
Fly with Rookie. First of all, thank you for the super chat. Second, he has 5 Aspire cards with him in player 2.
I'm not gonna lie, that's interesting because a year or two ago, I forgot which YouTuber this was, but he gave me, I think it's Ben Hedges or it was someone, but they talked about the Hilton strategy, and I was thinking about doing that. But I realized that, and I don't know which YouTuber this is. I watched too many videos, but literally the points that are worth more are from the banks. So if I get a Hilton card, it's only gonna be I'm only gonna be able to spend at Hilton. Like, what if I don't have a Hilton stay? You know, or what if I have to go out my way to use those points? I don't want to do that. I just want to pretty much just have everything baked in. That's what I was saying before. If I could just cash out and go buy whatever I want for 1-to-1, I'll be fine with that because I know I want that. You know, I know.
Okay, that's a good point. You know what? I feel you, and I respect that. But you can see he must love Hilton because he has $2,000 in resort credits, and I get it. So
He's
here's the
going to
thing.
the Maldives, Joe. He's going to the Maldives.
And look, he says here, I love it. Plus $1,000 in travel bank stash. Because remember, they give you travel bank money that you can move. So if you're using United, you could put that money in, kind of like the Amex gives you the 200.
I might have to use your Aspire link.
Yo,
might have to use that link. 1,000.
Fire.
That might be the next strategy for 2025.
I'm telling you, that's why I love what we do here. This is awesome, guys. There's a lot of info out there. And Fly with Rookie, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. QC Man 2000, how you doing, QC Man? Amex probably makes more money on that surplus card because how many people outside the credit card knows that gift card hack. A lot of folks just use it on one card and they stay at Hilton. No, that's true.
Crazy. That's true. But this is the one thing I realized, and this happened to me the other day. People like we're like the minority of this whole credit card community thing within all these banks. Like, not that many people know how to use their credit cards. Everyone just think, oh, just spend, oh, we'll get the points or whatever. But there's so many people on like TikTok that talks about it, but they don't go into depth like we do. And they're just spending on the wrong cards, utilizing it in the wrong way. And then they just have these different like cards with all these different balances that they probably can't use. So it's crazy that you brought that up because people just don't know. You know, you only know what you know.
And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know. And that's why these guys, you know, the Caesars and Sledges and Chads of the world, they broke it down for me. And I learned from it, honestly. And what I do now, I swear to God, because the Hilton Surpass credit is quarterly,
Yeah,
I put on my phone, literally, reminder every 3 months to get to fly, file for the card. Yeah. And I tell my sister, Rachel, don't forget, it's time. She laughs because, she had that card for a while and didn't know about that hack.
Yeah.
People think you can only use it when you go out. And like you said, if I'm not going to a Hilton, then what am I doing?
Yeah.
But as you can see, everybody's saying that Hilton, the Aspire card, and that's one that I have right now. If I go on my Amex app, they're giving me an upgrade offer. And here's the thing, and I'm gonna catch crap on the chat. I know I am, but Amex offers me an upgrade offer from the Surpass to the Aspire.
Mm-hmm.
No points, right? No sign up points. But I also don't have to spend $5,000-6,000 to get those points.
I don't know, Joe. I don't
You
know.
know, I'm just saying. So, like, if I know I'm going to go on a trip,
Yeah.
short, like coming up quick, and I
Mhm.
want that experience, and I know I'm not going to be able to meet that spend to get those points, would you still apply for that card to get the experience on the other end of it?
I think
Because you,
I see where you're going. I see where you're going because it's like you don't have to spend anything and you don't anticipate any spend of like to hit that bonus. So, but you want that card, you want that experience, and you're about to go somewhere. So now I see what you're saying. It makes sense. Personally,
I get it.
the points.
Trust me. Right now, you're dying over those points. I get it. Trust me. But that's why QC Man says here, you should get the Schwab card. Right. But if you get the Amex Platinum and business, the checking like you have and get the business plat, it's 1 cent.
See, the thing is about that though, QC. I want the points, and if I apply for that card, I can't get the points because I already had the platinum before,
Right.
personal platinum. I want that 250K points because I'm getting a million Amex points.
I feel you. You're gonna get it. I know you are. Now Terrell is saying IG fourth night free with the Kimpton Hotels plus upgrades. That's awesome. And that's one of the reasons I want to get the IG business card from Chase because of that. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for them to give me like their best offer. But I want you guys to check this out. Fly with Rookie, thank you so much. You didn't have to. I appreciate you. Fly with Rookie, thanks to you, Joe. I was able to rent a car in Hawaii and use platinum status to get the car and use the Amex Green for 3 points. You know, this, when I was talking about this back in the spring, and I got this from one of the other guys, Sendo X, who told me, Joe, use your business platinum to get you the perk, pay with your green card. And it gives you 3 times instead of the 1 times on the car rental through the plat. That's what he did. I used to just rent the car with the platinum card and get 1 cent per point, 1 times for every dollar. By paying with the green, I'm getting 3 times. So that $500 rental is not giving me 500 points. It's giving me 1,500 points.
So I got a question.
Yes.
How have, and anyone in the chat can answer this too. Like, I've never rented.
Thank you, Fly with Rookie, for that.
I've never rented a car. You know, I always hated that I had to pay extra fees because I was under 25. So I'm now 25, now I can rent. But I've only been seeing negative like experiences with like Hertz and these car rental companies. How is that? Because like if you rent with a car company, of course you take all the pictures and videos, whatever. But like, what's the process like? You know, like how does it go? Do you pay after? Like I don't understand the process.
That's a great question. And you know, a lot of people may not know. So this is great that you asked it. To be honest with you, I go with Hertz lately, and I have status with Avis, their highest status. I have status with National as well, and Hertz, right? Here's the thing. I rent a car. I always go for the midsize, let's say Mazda 3.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get there, I pick my car.
Okay.
And Sledge saw me. I got a Volvo XC60 when I went to Florida, and I met up with Sledge for the price, and it was a hybrid, so the mileage was crazy. I paid for the price of a Mazda 3.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Venture saw I got a convertible Mustang for the price of a Mazda 3.
Yeah.
So that's why I stick with Hertz. I've accumulated enough points with Hertz that it's a no-brainer. When I go there, they give me what I want. Even if it's not there, they'll say, we're finishing washing that car. We just got it in. We could turn it over. And I've had them be honest with me and tell me, we're not going to give you that car, even though it's a luxury car, because it's older and we don't want you to have that. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be straight up with you. Plus, with Amex, I'm still rolling with their insurance. I know you pay $19 and people don't want to pay anything, but I'd rather have the insurance that I know I want and that I can call them and get the person resolved like that.
Yeah.
And roll with something else that burned me in Europe. Although Chase changed their insurance, that was what happened to me in the past. So, you know, if you ever, when you get to the point that you're going to rent the car, they'll hit me up and I'll go over all the steps with you and tell you what to look for. And these guys know I take videos of the car and pictures. The Mustang that I ended up getting that Anthony saw, the Mustang I got before it was a 2023. And when I went in the car, literally to leave the parking lot. Now, when you go into Jacksonville, there's these things that you roll over these nails and you can't go in reverse because they rip your tire. It actually tells you don't back up, you'll rip your tire, right?
Yeah.
The air vent flew off in my hand. And I was like, wait a minute. So I had to go back and around, come back in and return the car. I was like, nope. And the guy goes, my bad. I gave you the wrong car. I wanted to give you the Mustang, but I wanted to give you the 2024. And he gave me a 2024 that Anthony ended up driving. So I like Hertz. Are they perfect? No. Car companies are whatever. If you want a nice car company that's going to be up-level cars, Sixth. I also have status with Sixth, but I have status with Sixth because of my founder's card. They give you their top-level status. Sixth only gives you premium cars. Yeah. You're not going to find a Chevy Equinox. You're going to get like I went to Europe. I drove a Mercedes E-Class Sport Brake wagon, which was straight up fire. The car was worth 135,000 euros.
Nah, I definitely get that. I think the one thing you had told me was like the Amex insurance. Anytime I probably rent a car, I'm just gonna buy that because I want the seamless process. Like I personally like nice things, and if I'm gonna rent a car, I want give me like I don't know the Range Rover or something. Like let me get something nice. You know, I'm paying all this money. Let me get something nice. So I just want to know because I've just been seeing so many like bad experiences with all these companies, and it's just like, bro, is it even worth it doing that? I might just get Uber.
No, and that's the thing. I mean, I like driving, so if I'm going to go somewhere and I want to really just check out the area, I'll rent the car. But I've rented from Hertz where I got a Hummer. Right now, was it the smartest move with gas? No, but it was fun, right? To say I drove a Hummer, whatever. They offered me a Tesla. I was like, I have one. I don't need a Tesla.
Yeah.
So there's certain things, but whenever you get to that point, puppy, I'll go over everything with you. And what I also do is this: I compare the price for the same car on Avis and Hertz and National. And the thing is, National is supposed to be very good, but National tends to be the most expensive.
Okay. Because I have a President Circle for Hertz because I had the platinum, but I literally matched status with every single car rental company that Bank Rate showed me a referral for.
Yeah.
So I pretty much
but the thing is, some would be more expensive. Like National is just more money for the same type of car. So that's why I won't rock with them. But they're supposed to be great customer service. So you get that. Now, QC Man wants to know what's our favorite fringe benefit of premium cards outside of lounge access. So we just said President Circle for me with Hertz on the platinum card, fire. That 35-point business discount on the plat business. That's why I'm staying with that card. I'm planning on using that. That's going to be fire. So things like that. And believe it or not, like this was with the autograph card with Wells Fargo. Their concert series and their all special offers. This is great because the only way to go see this guy in concert was with the Wells Fargo card. So I like benefits like that are a little bit out of the box and not necessarily, the lounge access or whatever. It's things that I'm going to enjoy and the card gives me better access. Like American Express, if you go to the US Open in New York to watch tennis, you get special access. Or if you go to the Madison Square Garden or Barclays Center, with Barclays, the card, you get access. So things like that. What about you, Del?
Honestly, I do like the for my Chase Sapphire Reserve, I like the primary like rental car thing. I haven't used it yet, but that's one of the reasons why I had gotten it. Outside of lounge access, I think just being able to utilize the car for different things. Like my Amex Green card, I think Joe said it earlier, like it gives me a lot of points because I'm spending on commute. I'm spending on trains, Ubers, different Easy Pass, all these different things. So I just like the cars that give me the most points when I need it. President Circle, I haven't really used it, like I said. Actually, the best one.
What?
DoorDash. I know people don't
Because
like.
you're young.
I literally, I know everyone says, and I had a we. This was a discussion in another Discord before. The Sapphire Reserve, they took away, I guess, the Instacart thing, but apparently I had gotten like a $10 credit last month. But they have this DoorDash thing, and it gives you $5 for restaurants, $10 for groceries or retail, right? But it comes in clutch because I mean, you of course you're gonna use the $5 for restaurants, but the $10 for retail, like we live in Jersey, there's Wawas, and when I'm in a pinch and I need to get something to eat, I'm gonna order from Wawa or pick up from Wawa, whatever the case might be. And then on top of that too, that Lyft membership, whatever Lyft Pink membership, like that comes in clutch too because you get to utilize a lot of things on Lyft that Uber does not give you. Uber is too bougie. Lyft gives you a lot of discounts. Every time I get a ride from Lyft, it's like $5 off, or maybe 10 sometimes. But they give you discounts. So
That's fire. Look at that.
yeah.
I didn't even know that.
So
Keeping it real. I love it. Well, thank you for that, Dell. Look, Chad is saying this when you asked about the car rental, you reserve online, they hold your card, you turn down the insurance, you pick your features, and if you're part of the rewards program, you just pick your own car and they charge you on the return. And that's what Amex does when you use their insurance. They don't charge you the $19 or $25 up front. They charge you when you've already returned the car. And what I like is they send you a physical paper like this where you have your policy for the insurance, and it's great, So Sledge is saying here, I rented a car for the first time in eternity, rented an intermediate, but they gave me a Grand Cherokee. That's it. I mean, DW is the key. He was charged $17.95 for insurance for the entire rental period. That's fire. When you go to rent a car, sometimes they charge you $17.95 a day, So Sled is like, I just risk it. My favorite perk outside the lounge access is the Delta Platinum free upgrades to comfort and first class. That's cool. And a good match with the Platinum. That's awesome. A exec cards give you 120 per year for budget and Avis. That's good to know. Thank you, Yuri. Nothing wrong with that sledging team. Six does status match with Hilton Diamond as well. Did not know that. So if you have the Aspire card from Hilton, Six will do the status match. And I'm telling you, Six is fire. That is just a beautiful ride.
There's a website.
And they're worldwide.
There's a website that tells you what statuses can match with what. I forgot the name of it, but maybe it's statusmatch.com or something like that. But like it tells you the different statuses you can match with what. And it goes from like car rental to airlines to hotels. So
really?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, John is
the website.
John, he's been using his primary, and that's the thing. I learned it thanks to Sendo and how to use the points. I wonder if President Circle does the status match for Sixth, but I have it through the founder's card. So that's the only way. John is saying he's loyal to Enterprise or National because he could rent it on his company status and get crazy good rates for personal use. That's awesome. Juan is saying Hertz is going through a bad time. So an article with no employee was at the counter. Yes, that happened to me in Florida. Bro, that happened to me in Florida. I was so tight. But he's right. There are certain places where that's the problem.
That just happened in I think Denver or one of the places, some state, but they had no one there, and then a bunch of people went to take their cars, and one of those people was the mayor of that town. So those employees are getting reprimanded for that.
Yeah, no. And Chad is saying that there are a few employee discount codes that can be lucrative if you know the right people. Having Avis president's status and getting 120 off the rental came in clutch.
Avis did me dirty.
Really?
Avis. Well, maybe this is just me not being knowledgeable, but when I try to status match the Avis, they were like, "Oh, you need to be 25 to upgrade." I'm like, "I'm not upgrading. I just want a status match." And then they're like, "Oh, that is still an upgrade." I'm like, "Bro, so I gotta wait 8 months? Crazy." But now I'm just gonna status match. I'm like, "Hey, status match."
a status match.
Like I need all these matches. Listen, I'm gonna use all the benefits of all my cards when I get the chance. If I'm
Yo, we
going,
got to go into business together, Papa. We got to go into business. Don't worry, we got this. We got this, Dell. CJ says Lyft is awesome.
look, it's awesome.
Yo, oh, here you go. Look at this. Sledge is saying, Jackie sent me a list of codes yesterday. Jackie is one of the wonderful people out there. Jackie Lavalelle, who has amazing content in English and Spanish. And she, sent them a list of codes. That's awesome. Juan is saying after 2 years of Lyft Pink with the CSR, if you sign up before 12/31/24. So you got to, for those of you that don't know, you got about a month and a half where you can get Lyft Pink free for now, because they're probably ending their, unless they're going to extend it. QC Man is saying if you have the CSR, you get two $10 coupons for groceries.
Yep. And
That's
on top
awesome.
of that, too, that codes as 3 times. So if people think that Chase doesn't really have like that grocery category, technically they do. You just gotta go through DoorDash.
Right. Now, Chad is saying, Roll, he rents cards with his Amex Gold and they never charge him for insurance. Right. Because especially if you get their premium insurance, you get secondary insurance with Amex. But I do the premium because I like the bigger cars and whatever, and I don't want to get dinged against my insurance.
Yep.
But that's why I pay for the premium. But it's not bad. $19, and it's less in some states for up to 41 days. You can't beat it. CJ has a hack here. Connect your Dash Pass with your Lyft account. Gives you more perks, and you could double dip on DoorDash and Lyft. Pro tip: connect CSP to Built account, connect Built to Lyft, and now you can triple dip.
Hold on, I'm doing that right now. Doing it right now. Let me go.
I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Connect your Dash Pass with your Lyft account. That gives you more perks, right? And you could double dip on DoorDash and Lyft. Connect the CSP to your Built account and then connect Built to Lyft, and now you could triple dip.
Okay, so I'm already connected my DoorDash to Lyft already.
I can't. I'm gonna joke.
You said then connect, give you more perks, and you can double dip on DoorDash to Lyft. Okay. I don't. You got to teach me how to do that, man, because I'm already connected, but I don't see nothing in my account.
Yo, but then he says, remember, if you connect your CSP to your Built account, and then you connect Built to Lyft, now you can triple dip.
Well, I already had that Built did a program last year with Lyft, and they gave you. This was when Built was really trying to get everyone to be a customer.
Right.
When they give you Hyatt globalist status. But they had a program for Lyft. I think, CJ, I have to hit you up because I need to know more. I need further details because we're getting these points, man. We're getting these points. You can also connect your Lyft to Hilton and get more points.
I do that with Uber to Marriott.
Yeah, I literally have a one-night stay with Marriott, and I did not know. Like I ordered so many Ubers, and then when I did that Amex Fine Hotels and Resorts trip to Philly and stayed at the Ritz-Carlton, it gave me a full night that I can stay there for free. So I have a bunch of points with Marriott that I can use right now, but I didn't know that until I looked at my account.
Now, Terrell says if you have clear membership, check your email. 1 year is a found. So Terrell, yeah, they gave the 1 year of Founders Card membership the basic tier. I did a video members only 2 days ago. I've been with Founders Card almost 2 years now. The elite card, which you pay for a lot more. But if you use my link, believe it or not, they're taking $400 off Founders Card membership. You get so many different statuses. 16% off on United flights, 15% off. I believe it's Etihad or Qatar. There's a ton of breaks and perks and things there. But they do give you, Clear was offering that, and they did, it's a good way to get in, but it doesn't unlock all the benefits. That's what the difference is. So if you check out in the membership, you'll see there's a Founders Card video there that I just put, and I literally was able to use the screen because they don't allow that to happen. If you work for the Founders Card, they don't show you everything. They let me do it because I bring people to them. So, um, you're right, Jesse. Avis and her same company. I saw one lady one time in Orlando working 3 different tables for the car companies. I kid you not. Um, yep. I have the full founders membership. The one with Clear is just like a beginner's membership. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Um, it's Avis and budget. My bad. You're right. So, all right, guys. So let's do this. Here's one more. Let's connect Dell. Hit up my line. Basically, this is what the email said. Enjoy your exclusive Lyft discounts of 5% off on demand Lyft rides and 10% off scheduled airport Lyft rides up to 4 rides a month.
Okay, so I do have that connected. Then I do have that connected. Yeah, because I was like, is there a new program going on? But I definitely do have that connected.
So Terrell saying, understood. I see all the padlocks.
Listen,
Terrell, and that's why, and I love the founders card. I really do. And I showed everybody. They gave me, they even sent me a meal for 4 home for free. Um, they give you, they're the only ones now that will give you the status match for Caesar's Diamond and Platinum. Wyndham's gonna stop doing that. They're gonna be the only ones to be able to do that. And I spoke to customer service yesterday at the founders card, and they're giving you 5 hours of free concierge service, which is not just booking a restaurant or booking a hotel. They actually will work for you. If you have a business and you need someone to do a task, they'll do the task on those hours. That's huge. So, and one of my subscribers hit me up, $50,000 in Stripe fees when you use it to pay. That's if you have a business and you're using that service, they're giving you 50K of free use. That's huge. So I'm just saying, you know, I check it out, Terrell. And if you don't want to hit me up, Terrell, just hit me up. When you send me your stuff, I'll go over the stuff with you. So CJ's saying now when you add the CSP to built in the built wallet, you get the 5% on Lyft rides with the CSP, and 2% of built points equals 7%.
Okay, we'll
Look at
try.
that. I don't use that service, so that's cool. You know, that's really cool. And look, I love that Terrell is saying this. Even with the free membership, saved us a lot. Stack with Rackets and Amex. Yes. And that's what I'm telling people. People think I'm crazy when I tell them, oh, why would you pay so much for a membership? It's not a credit card. Because it's not counting against my scores. It's not counting. It's not a hard inquiry. Literally, I'm able to save and travel. You'll see. Oh, you also get gold status with Hilton automatically. Right now, they have a deal that you could, if you stay 15 nights for Marriott, you can get platinum status for a year with Marriott, Platinum Elite, instead of 50 nights. If you stay 15 nights, they'll give you Platinum Elite status for a year at Marriott.
Now I aspire to like get the lifetime statuses. Those lifetime statuses, everyone like I think a couple of YouTubers got it, but I want to be there. Like I want to be able to get those statuses. That require a lot of nights. Probably gonna have to stay, but I'm gonna get there.
No, I know you're gonna get there. Who you telling, bro? I know you're gonna get there.
Everyone pray for me to get out of pop-up jail, please, because I need that card. I got a crazy redemption I need to do, and it's gonna happen. Well, we'll see. It's gonna happen.
You are too freaking funny. Oh my god. So I just see a text here, a note from Theotis. Theotis, if you go to my community page, right on the same on my page rather, and go to the community, you go to the tab, you'll see I have the link there for Amazon Prime. And actually, I made a mistake. The Amazon Prime link is on an Amazon Prime video I'm dropping Thursday. That's why. So if you're a member, you'll see it. But if not, it'll be dropped on Thursday. But check it out. It's there. Thank you, Theotis. Go to the community tab. You'll see it right there. Actually, I can show you what it looks like. Boom. So it is.
It's a good Christmas gift.
See, it's right here, Theotis. That's my face on it. And if you see, it says under community is highlighted. And that's the link right there. That's the thumbnail for my video that I'm going to drop. But that's what the link is for Amazon. So I appreciate you guys doing that. I have a lot of times Lyft is way more expensive than Uber. And how much is that Founders Card membership? CJ, without my link, I kid you not, the Founders Card, the Elite, is almost $900 or is $995. With my discount, it's $595 for the year. So it's less than an Amex Platinum. And you get the statuses and the card rentals. You get tons of perks. CJ, you really should check it out if you're interested. It'll be worth it. To me, it's worth it, especially if you travel. The one thing I could tell you, and let me see if I could pull it up, because we're running on 2 hours now. I'm so sorry, Prince. I'm so used to calling you Prince, Dell.
Listen, I got time.
So just so that you guys can have an idea, let me see. So you have Marriott Bonvoy status. You get the Peninsula of New York, 20% off Adidas, Avis Rent-A-Car status, Waldorf Astoria status, preferred pricing at Apple. You get Avis President's Club, Amazon Web Services up to $5,000, Bang & Olufsen discounts, their concierge right there, Founders Card concierge, Hertz complimentary status, their President's Circle, Hilton Honors Gold, IHG One Gold status complimentary, Omni Platinum status for hotels, Sixth Rent-A-Card status, Sonesta Hotels Platinum status, and then that Stripe for Business, $50,000 in free payments. You get United Airlines 16% off. And that's just part of it. So in the video that I put on the membership, you'll see all of it. So if you guys have any questions, Prince Dell. I really thought his name was Prince when we first met. I kid you not. I just found out Dell like the other day, right? Right, Dell?
Yeah.
So is it possible to churn the Amazon Chase card to get multiple $200 gift cards?
I don't think so. And I wouldn't even do that if that was possible.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. You're connecting it to your Amazon account. Do you have multiple Amazon accounts? Do you have multiple Chase accounts?
Yeah, you know what, QC man? I have the Amex version of the business card for Amazon and then the Chase personal one. I like the Chase one better. The bonuses are just better. And the perks that you get. But I don't think you could churn it because you'd have to have multiple Amazon accounts.
And they all have to be Prime members.
Right. Because if not, you're only going to get 3%.
Yeah.
Good point.
I mean,
now you can get the regular Prime Visa card, the regular Visa card, not even Prime, the Amazon Visa card, that gives you just a 3%. But then the bonus, the sign up is like $60. That's the problem.
The Amex business Amazon card, when I had applied, gave me $150. So $50 less. But if you want to do that and you don't have that already, but you also have to consider that you're creating a Amazon business account.
Yeah. And they used to charge. They now don't charge me separately, but when I first signed on a year and a half ago, they would charge me separate for a business account and the personal. Now they just lumped it in with my Prime account and that's it.
Yeah.
Pablo's saying here, don't quote me, but I believe if you hold a few Marriott cards, you get lifetime status. The way that, if I understand it correctly, that works, Pablo, is you'd have to have Platinum Elite status or higher for 10 years. Mm-hmm. And the stays is like something astronomical. You know, and I just don't have that in me. I don't have that spend, you know? So yeah, CJ, it's that discount a year moving on. It's not just for the first year. That's all I've paid. So, and they have these meetup events. I was at, and I think I put the picture up in June. They have events on both sides, and actually in Texas. So they do east, west, and south. I was on the 105th floor of a beautiful personal building on the rooftop bar, hanging out with them. That was all free. Um, and they allow you, they had like swag bags. They gave out free, actually, I'm sorry. They gave out free, kid you not, 20 United Club passes for the year. So you didn't have to pay for the card. You could go unlimited lounges for 1 year for United. They gave that as a door prize. I mean, they're very good, CJ. You won't do wrong by doing it. And then you don't have to pay it on one shot. You could pay it every 6 months. You could pay half of it. So I pay $295 every 6 months. So to me, it's worth it. You know? Oh, Sledge is always willing to share, you know? No, so back then, Sledge, when I first signed on, they never actually charged me, but they were like two different accounts. I had to link my accounts. I think maybe it was on me. I didn't have them linked, but when I linked them, they didn't charge me. So, mi gente, it's going on 2 hours. We're kind of done here. I think I asked you all the questions that we had, Dell. Let me just make sure.
I think we have like 2 more questions someone had asked.
There was another question?
From Kiki, I believe.
Which one?
She
the
said,
bucket list you really crossed off? All right. What is something on your bucket list that you've recently crossed off?
So this kind of goes into what I was telling you, Joe, about like the redemption. But I'm heavily into like different luxury items like watches, wallets.
Really? You're into watches?
Yeah. So and maybe I don't know. Should I say it on this live right here? I don't know.
Go ahead.
But so I wanted to buy my first Rolex, right? And this goes towards my Amex business platinum card because this is where the redemption will come out from. But I bought my first Rolex, and with the platinum card, I will only pay probably like $2,000 for the watch. I got it at the AD. Did not buy it off the market. Got it from the AD, build that relationship. So that's one thing I checked off my bucket list. And got some more stuff that I'm looking to redeem. Not going to say too much, but just know that Rolex video is coming.
You know what? This is so crazy. I'm going to hook you up with my boy who was a former student of mine, who's now 47 years old, Henry Flores, who runs the biggest watch club in the Northeast. It's called Harlem Vintage. And they do meetups in New York. And it's exclusive. Like you can go look at watches next to a Porsche.
Yeah.
Right. I came out in the New York Times, International New York Times, a couple of months ago for my watch collection. I don't have a Rolex. I have Omegas, Rados, Tissot's, Longines, a bunch of them. But we got to talk. I'm going to get you hooked up with him because you want watches. He has APs, you name it, up and down. 3 of his watches can cost $500,000.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is the thing is I'm in a lot of different hobbies that are very expensive, like fragrances, clothes, watches, cars. I know we talked about like the Teslas. Like I'm in all these hobbies, and a lot of times, like I don't spend crazy, but when I want something, I kind of obsess over it, and I'm like, I'm gonna get that. Like there's 1 million points, I'm gonna get that.
Well, you know what? I think you would enjoy, and what they do in this watch club too, and I've done it myself. My cousin lives in Switzerland. I bought my Omega at a boutique in Switzerland, and that's like a whole other level of experience. Where they bring you champagne, they bring you, truffles and stuff, and it's just bananas. But I have to do this because if you look on the screen,
I see
that time, my brother.
Listen.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
You got to count it down for me though.
I'm gonna count it down, and then we're gonna wrap this up because CJ has one last question, which is how much are your annual fees? He's at $850 a year. What are your annual fees, puppy?
Probably over 1,000. Probably maybe like 1,300. I think because I have the reserve, those 2 greens. Then I'm gonna get the platinum, and I'm probably gonna hold the gold, Amex Business Gold. So it's probably gonna be over 1,000. Yeah.
Okay, but so a lot of your cards are no annual fee cards that you've just been
Yeah.
able to get, right?
So like a lot of my beginner cards are all no annual fee cards. I keep those just so I have those open to build that credit line and continue to have more credit. The annual fee cards are just the cards I utilize to get the most points and get the most what do you call that? Experience from.
Okay. So I'm at 2,600.
Damn.
But I also have 27 cards.
That is true. I wonder how much Sledge
Oh no, there's people that have $6,000 in credit card fees or more. Trust me, we've had some of us, our viewers that have more than that. But the reason I do it, and people think I'm full of it when I say it, but it's true. I get the cards. I don't need them, but I do it for the channel. I want to tell you exactly what works. I'm not going to be one of those guys, and I respect a lot of the guys in the channel here and the chat. We only talk about the cards that we have. We don't make believe, yo, this is supposed to be the greatest card ever. How am I going to say that if I didn't have it?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry. I can Google too. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be honest with you. I only get them because of that. And I was telling Anthony today, I said, I got to open up new personal cards. He was like, why? I said, because I'm tired of talking about Amex. I'm tired of talking about Chase 24. So you go over the same, and business cards do 0 on the channels. That's why Sebi even has a separate business channel, because it brings 0 viewers unless you're into it. Right. So
no one wants to, or they're scared to get those business cards and add personal spend. So
yeah, no, look, Terrell's at 2,551.
I can't get, I do not want to be there. I do not aspire to be there.
Sledge is at 3,600.
But you guys are inspiring me to create my
rookies at over 4K. Half of that is freaking his Hilton Aspire cards.
Listen, half of that is my Rolex.
Look, I just said it. Look, I said it and he wrote it. He's just at 3K in the Aspire cards.
Listen. You guys are inspired right now, I don't aspire to get that naturally, but if for instance, like I'm gonna probably start back my YouTube, right? And I'm the same way as Joe. Like I'm not gonna talk about cars I don't have, because it's like if I do that, it doesn't allow me to have an authentic channel, authentic view, nothing like that. But like how I could sit here and talk all day to you guys about like how I got this Rolex right here and how I barely paid for anything for it, or how I built relationship with the banks and all this. Like it's so easy to talk about things that but
you know what? And I appreciate you saying that. And here I have on the screen Lisa J Stocks. Lisa is amazing. We had her on the community live, and the knowledge she brings, she was spitting out stuff on finances. She lost me with all the ETS, this elemental P, QRS, TUV.
Oh, we could get into that too, Joe.
So I need you, Lisa, do me a favor, my love. Can you put your channel here? Put it on the chat. I want people to check you out. You got to check out Lisa. She is straight up fire. I'm not kidding.
About personal finance, credit card.
She is amazing. I'm gonna have her here one night live, and she'll do a whip up for me. Unlike some other people that chickened out. I'm not mentioning Tasha from Major Change Group, but Tasha chickened out on me. The only one that chickened out. But Lisa, please throw it here, Lisa, so I can have everybody subscribe to you. So are you ready for the whip?
You gotta count me down, Joe.
I'm gonna count you down from 1, 2, 3, counting up, right? 1, 2, 3. Ready? Breathe in, bro. You got to go long.
Listen, I got you.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Weapon!
I need scores, mi gente. I need scores.
Better.
I need scores. Look at that. Cesar gave you a wepa. All right? Cesar gave you the wepa. Cesar knows, so Cesar's Boricua. Wepas are our life. Oh, man. Cyril gave you 9.2.
Well, I got a 6.5.
Yo, Karen is mean. Karen, my God, Karen, that was brutal.
I got a 9 from Cesar. That's all I count. He gave me a 9.
Cesar gave you, look at that. Cesar gave you a 9. Juan Meow Mix. Juan gave you a 10.
I'm taking it.
Look at this. Wait, Juan gave you 10. Lisa gave you a 9.
Sledge, 6.1.
Yo, he gave you 6.1.
Sledge, that's so crazy. This is why.
That's mean. That's bullying.
Wow, Sledge, that's so crazy.
Look at this. But CJ gave you a 9.994. You can't, come on.
Wow. I'm rounding that number to a 10. Any number. I'm rounding the number.
Throw out the highest and the lowest score. Karen wants to give you an average.
Wow.
You know what? And I don't think I've done this to anybody else. Lisa gave you a 9. Lisa, put your channel up, Lisa. Don't get away from this, Lisa. I want people to go see you, Lisa, because you're going to be on here.
I got 3 9s. I got 3 9s.
That was good.
7.
You know,
what else? I got 10,
you know what it was?
5. I got 4
9. Wait. You got 10. Pablo gave you 10.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. People are agreeing with Karen.
Listen.
And Sledge says 6.1 is good coming from me.
If we do with the average, I still have a high score. Because I got like 2 10s. I got like 3 8s. Like 5 9s. Like my lowest is from Sledge.
Because Sledge is mean. Sledge is the bully. Look what he said. If you contest the score, he's gonna take 0.5 off.
Wow. Listen, Sledge. I still appreciate you, man. I still appreciate you. You know,
I freaking love it. Oh my God, I can't. So, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, Dell. You do have the energy. You do. You brought life. Like this has been super fun. So here we go. Wait, okay. I said 7, but you never read it. I think that. Wow. Theodis wants to do a wepa challenge. You know what, Theodis? You got to come on and we'll do a wepa. I want you on, Theodis.
Listen,
all right?
Always down to come on this channel, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate you, Joe. Because
Joe, puppy, thank you, man. You know, and CJ, he's in a Cats of Fam and PR. Absolutely. So CJ, Dell, you know what? First time I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you a wepa thank you.
Here we go.
Ready? Lower your headphones, mi gente, because people tell me I blow out their headphones when they're at work, when they're supposed to be working. Ready? 1, 2. Oh, you need an admin to drop the link? You can't comment? You can't. I don't know how that works. Lisa, oh my God. Can you type it in, Lisa? I don't know how that works. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm going to look up Lisa's channel right now.
Okay, this is funny. Okay, Joe, don't turn beat red again. I can't help it, Theodis. I get red, Theodis, when I do this. You're funny, though. Ready? So he says, Christian just said he's a fanatic of the Rolex. He has his a little bit more than a year.
Listen.
We're going to do watches. That's beautiful, puppy. God bless.
OPs.
That's beautiful. God bless you, puppy. Wear it in good health. So it says, look, Joe, John, and Chad were a 10. If he gives anybody else a 10, that means they weren't the best. All right. So here we go. This is for you, Dell, for being an amazing guest. 1, 2,
3.
Whoa!
We're gonna have to do this again. I might be able to contest that how long you did that. I might be able to do it. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna have to do that.
Yo, I want to thank you, Dell. I want you to tell me, gente, whatever you have as your closing words, Papi. Kill it.
Listen, guys, I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate all the, the YouTubers. You guys inspire me to come back to YouTube and want to share my journeys through credit cards and even personal finance. So I'm most likely gonna do that, come back and start creating more content. But also, I want to say thanks to Joe, because Joe has always been giving me tips, being in my corner. Thanks to Sledge, thanks to Cesar, thanks to Chad, thanks to the whole credit card community and the Discord. I'm always in there. If you guys want to talk to me, definitely hit me up. I'm under official Dell or Dell or whatever in Discord. So like I said, I want to be back, Joe, because this right here, listen, I'm always down to talk to you guys.
Yo, and I appreciate this. Like, honestly, you're he's mean. Look at this. Joe has done better. I can't with you. I swear to God, I can't. I gotta tell you, though, and I'm not saying it because you're here. You have been just fire tonight. What you know, what you've done, your energy, what you put out into this world is just beautiful. I thank you. I'm blessed that we got to know each other and we became friends. You're stuck with me. Like I tell people, once we're friends, you're stuck with me.
Got you.
And you're always welcome here, Papi. Honestly. And I learn from you. I do. I'm grateful to you for everything that we've talked about in the last last month or so, going back and forth. I thank you for tonight. Like, tonight has just been fire. Seriously.
Listen.
QC man, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, QC man. You always look out for me. Everybody with the super chats tonight.
You got 5 of them.
No, Joe. Thank you, John. Thank you, George. Fly with Rookie twice. QC man, thank you so much. Again, I love you guys, and I do it just because I love doing this. Oh, wait a minute. See, look at this. His mic was cutting out. Wow, people are coming at me. Oh, damn, I'm gonna have to step up my game. What, do you want to time me?
You know what I do? When we go to PR, it got to be a weapon.
That will be a web. Well, we did it in NOLA. We did a big weapon at NOLA. So Yuri gave me a 9.8. You know what, Yuri? I'm gonna take that.
Yuri, come on, Yuri. You could give me 9.9.
Saeed, I want to thank Saeed for sharing what you shared, Saeed. That's courage, bro. To come on here and tell people what you said. I thank you, because not everybody is just that transparent. And what you laid out to us tonight was fire. Thank you. So, mi gente, Dell, as we always say, you could be anywhere else on a Tuesday night, and for the past 2.5 hours, you chose to be here. But more than anything else, I want to thank you. We want to thank you for giving us the privilege of your time. Until next time, mi gente, I love you guys. Dell, God bless you, my brother. I love you. Terrell, thank you for the super chat. Don't forget to send me your email so I can send you your gift. Same out there to Theotis. I love you guys. Mi gente, I'll see you next Tuesday. Good night. Bye.
6 super chats.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I love you guys.